Hello, it is I, Sonox, and I have to use my monitor capture because for some reason Scarlet Nexus don't like the game capture. That was working fine last time I was playing, so I don't know. Something weird with that. Maybe my graphics card is like, you know, I'm just gonna take a nap today, or something. Oh, hello, Vortex. Welcome. How's it going? Oh. Load the game. I actually had well, I don't know if you could call it a proper breakfast, but I had some, instead of peanut butter on toast, I had peanut butter on crackers. So that was my breakfast. Instead of just a singular little muesli bar. So hopefully that will last longer. And by that I mean my fuel. Bond episode. Oh boy. We're starting off with some fresh
something I've been wondering ever since I joined
light
the
novel
OSF.
experience.
What is it? You seem very different during battles.
At least I don't have to voice
but
it.
it's almost like you're not the same person.
Ooh, looking at Spider-Verse across the Spider-Verse stuff.
You never had a chance to watch me fight when you were a cadet.
I want to watch that.
Seems like
I haven't seen it yet.
Change personalities when there's some sort of competition.
I mean, it took me a
lot of
while
people
before I
are
got
like
to
that.
see
Are you talking about
the
Kyoto's
Mario
battle
movie.
mode? It always surprises the rookies to see her suddenly go into beast mode.
I'm not that scary, am I?
It was like a it was like a month in before I saw it. Ooh.
Want to know something interesting? She was always like that in the past. I know because Kyoka and I graduated the same year.
I didn't want to go to the cinema.
You were
So I waited
famous
for it to
among
come
our
out on
class for being
streaming
hard to
services.
approach.
Which was what I'll probably
You started
do
to
with
change when you joined the OSF,
Across the
getting
Spider-Verse.
friendlier every year. And now look how kind you've become. You only see the old traces of you during battle. I guess people change. Oh, look at the time. I've got an important nap to attend to. Later.
That's so
Oh,
strange.
there's something
Do you
interesting,
have
you
any
say?
idea why you changed? What was it that caused you to
You
act
tell.
differently?
Why I changed?
Could
I'm
be
not sure. Maybe because the
something
old me
related to the
only saw
production or
herself.
style, and heck yeah.
But after
Lay it
making
on
so
me.
many friends in the OSF, I formed more connections with the people around me. Then I started wanting to cherish each of my relationships. That could be why I started looking after everyone.
The old you is someone
She
I'd
became
gladly
the
trust
mother
to have
hen.
my back. But I'm happy I met this version.
I'm happy to hear you say that. I hope I'll be able to stay this way.
What's wrong?
What? Oh, nothing.
I
It was really interesting hearing old stories
I
about you.
posted on Twitter because I was
Really? Just ask
Feeling
me if there's
lazy
anything
last
else you
night.
want to know. Oh, do you want me to
Oh,
tell
I was
you
just
about
taking
one
it
of my
easy
favorite
yesterday.
fortune-telling sites?
a bit
No,
burnt
that's
out.
Okay. I'm not really interested in that.
You don't need to be.
I had
so shy. We should go
well,
get our
I
fortunes
guess you
read
could call it
together
pretty big.
sometime.
No, I did say it was a work project. I only finished that, not yesterday, but the day before. It was nice to get that out of the way, though. God. Now I have a bit more free time
Sonny, Are you
again.
getting enough rest?
Don't worry about me. I know how to take care of myself.
The director of the
Okay,
movie
but
told a
you're looking
14-year-old to make a scene
unusually
for the movie.
disheveled Today. I just thought you were so
Huh.
tired with everything that happened that you didn't even notice.
Lucky 14-year-old.
Shoveled.
Like your hair clip. It's kind of dirty.
Huh? You're right. I need
Maybe
a
he
clean
was like
cloth and
a
detergent. Should be in the kitchen.
Hired intern or son or daughter, I
You
don't
don't
know.
need to be so frantic.
Child of someone working on the
You're
movie
not lacking energy.
who was really enthusiastic.
Okay, there. It's all clean now. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how carefully you're handling it. And it was pretty unusual to see you lose your cool over a hair clip.
This isn't just any hair clip. Naomi made it. We both have one.
Oh yeah, she did wear something like that.
She made them when I was younger to show that we were sisters.
But yeah, man, I just
Can't
kind
believe I
of
left it that dirty without
my
noticing.
brain just stopped working for a moment there.
Are sentimental items really that important?
Of course they are.
Yes.
Even though I'm
Took
sure
it
it's
easy
just
yesterday.
a hair clip to you.
So I had like a massive headache in the
sorry,
morning,
I
which
didn't
was
mean
not
to offend
fun.
you. I just thought it was a little curious, that's all.
And then it kind of hung around for most of the day. I
have
was
any
like,
sentimental item with my brother
till late in the afternoon. I think it was around about
You must at least have a picture.
No, not even a digital image.
dinner
saved.
time-ish.
It just takes
Finally
up
started
room and is a
to
pain
go
to
away.
maintain.
Oh, God.
Even a digital copy ends up being a waste of storage space.
Just
I'm just not the sentimental
grab
type.
out the medicine.
That's
What is
Is
it?
that when a
The
relationship
pills and
between
just
a
stuff them in your
sister and
face. Just
brother is It feels really distant.
Everyone's different.
get it off me.
Your relationship seems strange to me.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to take a break. You should learn from me and make it a point
So
to
I
rest.
have to have like
Learn from you.
what
I'll
about
have to think that one over.
ibuprofen
think
or
about?
Pendol, whatever the
Ask
heck.
me anytime, I'd be happy
Aspirin.
to teach you.
I guess
Straight away,
there's a
otherwise
part of me
it
that
turns into a
assumed our
migraine very
siblings were
quickly.
Close like me and Naomi.
And then when it's a migraine, it's
There
no
does
fun.
seem to be something off about Arashi and Major
Because then I
General Fubuki's
turn into
relationship.
this horribly sick person. I guess that's just physically affecting you. Like it sits right behind your eyes, just like stings like a mother trucker, and then you start throwing up everywhere. Absolutely wonderful. Right. Well, nobody else wants a Bond episode. Cool. Let's check the shop quick. Oh, because the 14-year-old made the whole Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse trailer in Blender and the director saw it. Ah, nice. That's always appreciated when, like, you see, well, someone else's skills kind of paying off for them. Well, their hard work, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, their hard work paying off for them. What are these? Wait, I'm selling. I don't want to sell. Oh my goodness. Item exchange. Improved butterfly. Oh, well, I guess we can make that. Yes. Wait, but now we can make a ripple from the improved butterfly. Oh, let's do that. Excellent. Our power has tripled. Disney locked up an anime for no reason. They had the rights and barely showed it. What anime was that? How dare they? Pronghorns? Oh, upgrade everybody's weapons a little bit. Ah, speaking of anime, actually, I did watch all the way through Ancient Magus' Bride, the second season. At least up until where it is at the moment. Oops, I should save it again. So now the wait continues for the next episode. On the next episode of Yada Yada is more waiting. Summertime render.
I'm so tired. I want to see
There was
my sister.
there was another good one.
That's Captain Seto's pen.
I've only seen like
What's it doing
the first 5 episodes, I
here?
think.
Naomi. Captain Seto. Everyone is leaving me. This feeling. I felt it before.
I didn't think they were involved in its production at all, so what the heck?
Am I forgetting something important?
You forgot to turn the stove off.
Kasane, can you wake up?
Yes.
It seems Suo has declared a state of emergency. Let's go check it out. Karen may be on the move.
I'm worried about Haruka, and we still haven't found Luca. We
Yeah,
might
so
figure some things out if we go to Suo.
The power trip with them begins, eh?
Shiden,
I guess they were always on a bit of a power trip, weren't they?
You don't need to worry about me.
I suppose so. You were trying to join Karen's side before.
That sucks.
We pretended not to notice.
Well, at least,
What are
you
you
know,
going to do?
you can still watch it on other
I have no
websites.
idea.
Why not?
I trusted Major General Karen, but he attacked me in
Yes.
Kunad.
Yar,
Maybe he thought
har,
you
you
betrayed
could
him
say.
because you were with us.
I need to give Karen a piece of my mind as well. I'm coming with you to Suo.
All right. Let's head to Suo then, everyone.
Summoned. Yes, Diddy locked it up so it'll never be seen again. And if someone finds it, they will only find the episodes that were made. Oh, you mean like they like gunked up the production of it altogether? Wasn't it finished though?
It's too quiet.
At least
Maybe
the
Rebel OSF
initial
and the
season.
Seiran garrison aren't here yet.
I'd ask Haruka, but Cynet is down and I can't make contact.
Be careful. It looks like someone shut down the Suo defense system.
Man, how bland and
There are
boring the
others
world will be if
invading
like
On top of that, the OSF are fighting amongst
Disney
themselves and I can't get
tries to
into the
PCIs
operator's room.
everything.
I'll do my best to find out what's going on. So hide somewhere until then.
Kyoka, Kasane, did you just get a telepathic message? You both zoned out one after the other just now.
Yes, from Haruka.
They basically threw it into the
It looks
bin. You
like
don't know
someone
why.
has shut down the Suo defense system.
There's infighting in the OSF, and she can't get into the operator's room.
I mean,
I
yeah.
just got a telepathic
Who knows what they're
message from
thinking?
Haruka too.
So did I. She's having a hard time. OSF infighting. So
I mean, they're
Karen's
responsible
rebels
for
are
a
all
lot.
over the city.
I mean,
Haruka told
the
us
original
that.
Disney movies were really good. A lot of their
Looks
modern
like we
ones,
can't do that,
they've
though.
been pretty lackluster. Honestly, watch more like what's how they animated DreamWorks and whatnot. And it was Pixar, but now it's Disney Pixar now, isn't it? I think some of the Disney Pixar stuff's alright. Sometimes. I think they were also responsible for their Buzz Lightyear movie, weren't they?
That seems to be the spot. I can protect everyone better now.
I don't know about you, but their Buzz Lightyear movie was very
Be careful.
wishy-washy.
Kagura?
Kaguguru?
What is it? Did you see Kagero?
Yes. I saw him turn invisible and run to the OSF headquarters.
Did he? We were fighting others, so there's no way he could have missed us. He might have been running from us.
Why would Kagero run from us?
You don't want to hate anime because
I
of
don't
Disney.
know. Maybe he's doing something shady.
Neither do I.
The OSF are fighting each other. Kagero might know something.
I don't know if we can try.
I really hope they don't
Let's head to the
get
OSF
their
headquarters.
grubby mitts
Weren't we
all
told
over
to
some of
hide?
the more,
With others in the city, the only
I say
places
well-
we can
I was gonna
hide
say
are a
well-known or
hideout a
popular
shelter.
development
Civilians
studios.
use the shelters, so we can't go there.
You're right. We can take out others along the way. That should help the citizens a little.
What I really mean is like some of the studios of
Kagero's with Yuito and the others, right?
superior quality.
He might be on Karen's side. Regardless, we'll know if we catch him and ask him.
How? How dare you shoot? How could he slap? Man, that's an old one. It's an old code, sir, but it checks out.
It's not over yet.
see these yellow, not yellow, white dots on the map, and I thought they were like items, but it's just my team members. Ow. I try and remember how to play this. Well, actually, it's more just trying to remember what my combos were. I got that medium jump. That looked like it did nothing. Oh, darn. Miss. Forget dash and attack. And then it will hit you. You haven't watched any anime for 3 days? Damn. I mean, sometimes I'll be like a bit busy and won't be able to watch that much anime or any anime in a day or so, but 3 days? My goodness. Live like stuff. And that's pretty rough. I'm trying to remember the last time I was like missed multiple days of anime.
It's done.
It's not over yet.
Sometimes I'll just not feel like watching any.
Outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
So I will miss like maybe a day. I don't think I've ever gone longer than that though.
Hot. I need to put it out. Looks like I've improved.
Everybody have some jelly.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
And as much as I love the telekinesis thing, sometimes it's just really slow. I hope there's like something that makes that faster. Hit the damn thing. Come on, there we are.
It's done.
I'm getting stronger.
Haven't had any good since Crunchyroll hasn't said they new anime. And the VTuber has kind of grown on you. You no longer dislike them. Oh, that's right. They had a VTuber. Have a VTuber. Said it in past tense. Oh, they had a VTuber. It seems to be a thing now, isn't it? Making VTubers for everything. Like, what was it? The last Pokemon game had one of
City's vision
them?
all went out at once.
The city computer Arahabaki shut down.
It controls the city functions.
And when
So
we
if you
had...
shut it down,
There was one recently I
everything
actually
goes down.
saw. It was Hestia
So
from...
boring without the computer-generated signs.
Is right, pick up
this is
girls
what
in
Duds say.
Dova-Syndrome.
Duds? What do you mean?
People without powers.
That was
They
pretty
don't have powers, so they're
interesting.
duds. It's discriminatory.
Though I was watching
You're right, I'm
Subaru
sorry. I shouldn't have
watch
used
it,
that term.
so...
The city functions were made to be used by civilians, people with powers. It's not set up for those
in an
without
English clip,
powers.
because I...
Most
I
people
had
do
no...
have some kind of power.
Nihongo, no.
wouldn't shut down by itself.
No Nihongo.
Karin plotted a rebellion with Seiron. It would be in their way.
We're almost to a shelter.
Nihongo
must be
wakanai.
Are they conducting that experiment in the middle of the city?
There's no way.
Then why are there others in the city? Isn't that why the city functions
Anytime a
are
new
frozen?
anime, if announced, it might be
Stop right
announced in
there.
their VTuber stream. Ah.
Who are you?
Or is announced.
OSF?
I'm not here for you.
Hey, Kasane.
What experiment?
Well, that's one way of going about it.
The
That
one to turn
probably
people into others?
also
It
helps
is, isn't
make
it?
intrigue
It's just
for
like
their
future
VTuber
Yuito
as well.
said.
Like, hey, you want to find
Get
out
away
the
from
news,
counselor.
what
You heard
anime's
the
coming
rebellion
out,
too?
etc. Just look up
What do you mean
the
by that?
Crunchyroll VTuber.
We were
Get all
attacked
your
by
information.
psionics on that road over there. Only rebels would be attacking counselors.
Wait, were you the only ones attacked?
No. Chairman Sumeragi was attacked as well.
Chairman
We all ran.
Sumeragi. Is he dead yet? There you go. You also dislike animes long names?
Experiments.
Isn't that why
Wait.
If Chairman
it's called
Sumeragi
Danmachi? Because
I
it's
may be
just
able to ask him about
excessively long.
metamorphosis. And if he doesn't die here, maybe we can avoid that ruinous future.
the little rookie Balcon. Oh, Brand. And I actually, this morning, I think we had some family over or something. It's a good hair. I was like, I'm still asleep. What's with the noise?
Done.
So that was a
Looks like I've improved.
bit of an abrupt wake up. You can't say you don't dislike the anime name. No, I don't. I dislike the anime name thoroughly. Like, is it alright to pick up girls in the dungeon or something? This is way too long. It's also a stupid title. Why didn't you call it something like, properly? Like the Dungeon of Eternity or something. Bottomless Dungeon.
It's done.
Something related to maybe their whole god family sort of thing that they like doing. Like the Dungeon family or something. Plenty of names they could have given it, but they were just like, you know what, let's just go with a literal name that's it's not even a name, it's a sentence. How can you call that an anime title? Oh, and it's, I don't know why, but it seems to be like so popular now at the maybe I was gonna say nowadays, but currently it's like they're all having a competition with each other to see who can make the longest, most drawn out anime name. Look, it's Kagero. Kagero. Patero. Oh, he's got the knife.
Chairman Sumeragi?
Yes. The OSF. That's Togetsu.
Oh my.
This wound. It's too late. Wait,
It
don't
was
die.
Kagero all
Can
along.
new Himuka turn people into others?
I can't tell
I actually thought it
you.
was Karen that did the job. Well,
I'm serious. Answer me.
oh no.
Too late for me anyway.
Kasane, you idiot. So this is why everybody thought it was her fault when we were back in the past. Future. Yep, there we go. Stupid. Why do you pick up the murder tool? Now everybody suspects it's you. Especially when such evidence is presented before them.
Dad.
It was all planned, probably.
Kasane, are you okay?
Like they blame Kasane on purpose. Or at least Kagero, maybe. Planned it. But he's probably under Karen, right? So.
What are you doing?
In the end, they'll still think I killed him. But that future wasn't supposed to happen if I wasn't here.
But you came back at
I'm
the wrong
here,
time.
so that future won't happen. Yuito, you must die.
What?
What are you saying?
I made a promise to you. Arm yourself.
Enemies that you saw coming in the 100 Girlfriends one and a Masterful Cat.
You promised me that you'd kill me? What are you talking about?
You don't need to understand. Die.
These fights against like other sort of
You actually tried to kill Yuito?
members is very weird.
Kasane, we can do whatever you want later. I'm just worried about my father right now. Please, stop.
So like look how flinch resistant they are.
Think about that.
Basically just like poking them.
I'll be pursued for the assassination of the chairman. If I let him go now, I might not get another chance.
By any means.
Get in there.
This is not.
Wow, I think
What do you think you're doing?
I guess it won't
he's
be
got
that
a
easy.
shite load of health
I'm not
because he
getting
was
anywhere
hardly
like
taking you
this.
down.
If I use the brain field, then I could definitely get Yuito. Yes, I should be able to do it. I have to now. I want to protect the world to save my sister.
Brain
I'll do whatever I
aneurysm.
need to do
I
that.
go.
I will kill him.
Hit the buttons. Animes are short names of video. You don't understand the need for long names that sound like something. Yeah, I don't get it either. But unfortunately, you know, some of them are still actually pretty good watches. Or reads if it's a manga. What the heck? What are we seeing? The universe?
Wait, could this be Kasane's brain field?
I'll finish this quickly. You have to die. That's the only solution I know.
What the? I'm having a headache.
Die, die, die!
Oh, she's gone mad. Ow. I'm still doing like pathetic damage.
Kasane, what's happening to you?
Bonk.
This
Bonk.
isn't good. The power level is rising so high, it's getting to the point where it can't be controlled. It's too dangerous, Kasane. Close the brain field, now!
The brain field system is very powerful. The burden on the user is very high. Deploying it for long periods of time is disruptive and damaging to the brain. Losing control of the brain will lead to game over. Wow. So you can get a game over. Welcome to death. Yes. We've trained in the Master League, a master's degree in
I feel sick.
pipe bonking.
It's like I'm losing myself. This is a brain field?
Ah! Kasane!
I'm sorry, Yuito. I understand if you hate me.
We didn't even get you to half health. Why is he so injured?
You're still breathing. I'll finish it now.
Wait! What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill me? And my father... Kasane... Did you stab my father?
No. We were about to. Well, we threatened to. But he was already dead.
What's
well,
this?
basically dead. Hardly alive.
Attention all citizens of New
Hey, look. It moves. Animation.
fools who denied the truth before your own eyes. I am current travelers of the OSF. I reject the control of the New Himuka government as one of the Awoken. My allies and I have decided
Oh, now we're like novel mode again.
to share our will.
Stay here and you'll be caught.
I
Get
did
back
think
to
it was
Sheehan if you want to escape.
Karen, though, that did... Oh, wait. It was the Sumeragi ancestor, right? So maybe Karen did kill the Sumeragi ancestor that we saw in that little vision when Yuito and Kasane went into that black hole thing.
People with Signet. Not even your thoughts are free.
Acting ninja, he barely got scratched. Indeed. Poor sports. Poor sports.
To be used by the state. New Himuka is a regime that eliminates those that threaten them by driving them insane. They only
Hey, is that
raise
Kagura?
submissive livestock they can control. There is no justice.
He just nonchalantly just like, hey guys, this way.
Wait!
Don't worry, I was the one that actually killed him.
Wake up, citizens of New Himuka. Seiron protects the free will of the people and offers an environment for them to live as human beings.
And I thought Karen was trying to help Kasane with his sister, her sister. But if he's the one behind this mess, he's got Kagura working for him. I guess he changed his mind. He was like, you know what, let's just blame Kasane. Not like she's already being blamed for Naomi's situation.
To those of you who are awake, those who wish to awaken, come join my cause in Seiron. Help me destroy the New Himuka regime and put an end to their tyranny forever.
We will join you, alright, so I could stab you in the back. I mean, no, that's not what we're planning at all.
Why did you stab Chairman Sumeragi?
I meant to, like, pat him on the back. Yeah, yes,
you
yes,
tell me
pat
why
him on
you
the
tried
back.
to kill Yuito?
With a knife.
Because I was asked to.
Okay, then so was I. My employer ordered me to assassinate the chairman to stop New Himuka's rampage.
Oh, wait, he just, like, fully came out and said so?
Planned on framing someone for the assassination, but unfortunately for you, you took my bait. I'm sorry, but I have no plans to confess.
Kaguro, you're from Togetsu, and you're a believer in the Togetsu faith.
Did Togetsu order you?
Delicious
I cut
water.
my ties with Togetsu.
Cold.
Besides, there's only one group who'd want the chairman dead at this point.
So you were ordered by Seiron.
Yeah, that's
enough for
one good thing about, like, the cold weather.
Yuito will catch up to us if we keep
Is
talking
that, like,
here.
the water is nice
We'll
and
retreat to
cold.
Vision City for now. We can talk then, alright?
Yes.
Kaguro, don't try to run by turning invisible. I'm holding on to you.
I'm no match for you, Major Kyoka. I'll be a good boy.
Interesting. Because now this technically means...
Making you the fall guy? I didn't do it on purpose. For real. Forget that. Why did you
Yuito actually knows it's not Kasane that killed him.
Can't believe someone from Togetsu would trust Seiron.
I think.
Don't ask me, I just did what I was told. Maybe it's because my power is suited for assassination.
You don't say. Going invisible.
I finally found you.
Karen!
Ah, Shiden. I see you're still stuck to Kasane like flies to dung.
This is the rebellion you were talking about?
Yes. New Himuka wasn't satisfied with their controlled society and started that repugnant research.
The research to turn people into others.
In their zeal to create more powerful psionics, they began experimenting with the metamorphosis of living things.
Thought about going camping?
The New Himuka government for
Good luck to
creating
you.
metamorphosis. Half of the OSF have pledged themselves.
I am not a fan of camping.
You should come to Seiran as well.
Well, that works for me.
Counter to a lot of those camping anime that make it look fun and interesting.
Major General?
I guess we both have ulterior motives. I don't mind as long as you don't get in my way. Just like old times.
You two have known each other that long?
I need computer plus
you know,
internet.
So, what are you all going to do?
I can't survive without
to join
games.
Seiran from the beginning.
What will I do?
To be honest,
Roll in the mud?
you really pissed me off,
Like a
Major
pig?
General. But I can't get behind what New Himuka is doing.
I'll go too. You know how I am.
Yuru camp?
What are you going to do, Kasane?
It was New Himuka that turned Naomi into another.
That was a fun one.
It was.
Naomi's
I think it was another one I only watched
You'll
a
help her, won't you?
few of the episodes for.
All I can.
And then kind of got distracted by other stuff
All right.
again.
Then I'm going to Seiran too.
Or did I watch all the way through it? I might have watched all the way through it.
We'll never be able to go back to Suo. Oh well.
Typically,
I guess it is
the
what it
only
is.
time I will drop an anime
You're the
is
one who
if
can never go back.
I can't
You're the one who
stand
killed
it.
Chairman Sumeragi.
Like, it's just got
Yeah,
either some
yeah,
event
the
or
culprit.
character or something in it
Sheehan
that just
isn't
really
that kid from
ruins
Seiran.
it for you. It just
What's that
makes you
supposed to
like,
mean?
yeah, I'm gonna
Is there
drop that.
something
No,
wrong
I'm
with
not gonna
being
watch it anymore.
smart?
Easy there. So, Arashi, you're just coming along to keep an eye on Major
Like Darling
General
in the
Karen,
Frame.
right? You're worried he'll be a problem for
It's
Major
pretty good.
General
And then I
Fubuki.
got up to a certain point, I was just like, you know
I'm
what?
not that attached to my
This is
brother.
ticking me off. I don't want to watch it.
Sure, whatever you say. So, why are you going to Seiran, Major Kyoka?
Still
Don't tell
need
me
to
you're
do an
one of
anime
Karen's
binge.
fans.
Would it be strange if I was a fan of
Oh.
Major General Karen?
What's that?
Wow, you strike me as more of a Major General Fubuki fan.
Summer Days.
Oh, stop, Kabuo.
Ugh. That's
Do
this
you
one I
think I'm the
dropped.
kind of person who would change her mind
Hard.
based on whether or not a person was her type? When you're in OSF command like me, you see the suspicious
put it into
things
the burnable
government
trash
does,
pile.
even if you don't want to. But researching
watched as a
human
bird.
metamorphosis, I can't let that go.
Warm the echoes
Yeah,
of
that's
my
the
cold
rub.
soul.
It's why half the OSF joined up with him. I'm sure none of them trust the government. And Major General's popularity
Because I needed it
certainly
after
helped.
watching an episode 2 of
Yes.
that. Ugh.
Anyways, the OSF will be reformed one way or another. Once we get to Seiran, we may be reassigned as well.
Oh, right. So what's going to happen to this hideout? This unit belongs to the Randall family, right?
We should be able to continue using it.
So we're going
The
to
Randall
a different
family
city
has
now.
lots of units they don't use. I never told them we were using this in the first place.
Oh, so we've been using it without permission? Well, we'll keep using it if we can. It's nice to have a place to rest.
Once I get to
And the
Seiran,
skin
I can see
tone
my
on
sister. Wait for me, Naomi.
Bunny Girl over there. Like if you look at her hands, I think they put the gradient a bit too intense on. It almost looks like a completely different skin color from her face. Sire can create a space called brain field by hardening their power to maximum. Deploy by experiencing range over a set period of time. Deploy a brain field with the buttons. Okay. Brain field allows psychokinesis attacks without restrictions. Attacks change in the following manner. Unable to use sass. Can't sass them anymore. But I like being sassy. And then square for me, even though they say is X. Does that sweep attack slightly open for counters. Slightly is an understatement. You just look at it's so slow. Sweep, sweep. Right trigger quickly throws an object and use while moving, and hold the left trigger. Yeah, I think we already know that. Oh, you can do combos. Repeating sweep, and then you can do sweep, object, sweep, and then Sweep into object drop. Okay. Gives some basic combos. Interacting with yellows, blah 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 blah. It's just the bond stuff. We already know how that works. Don't need it to be repeated to us. Seiran City has been added to the world map. Cool. Right button. Bumper. Oh gosh. Brain map has been expanded. Our minds are expanding. Faster than we can breed. Oh my. Where did all this come from? That's a lot of text. Mucho texto. You dropped one anime and only one. Once dropped a second anime in a week or a year later, looked at the dropped anime. And you asked why you dropped an anime you loved. I don't know, maybe you were distracted. Oh damn it, I just went into... Oh. It's a Bond episode.
Oh, Kasane.
Oh.
How are you?
We're back at the cafe.
You look alright too.
Is this going to be like the one place we just meet up
I'm
with
sorry.
everybody?
I'm actually not alright. I can't just pretend like nothing happened. I hope we can talk about what's going on. I can't stand being your enemy.
I think it's unfortunate too.
I don't want to fight you. We finally became friends.
I kind of like this
why
game.
do we have to fight?
Gameplay is pretty good.
As long as you're with Yuito, I'll fight you.
But it's hard to get
do.
through these like light novel sections.
That's crazy.
It's just...
If you don't want to fight, why don't you come with me?
What? What are
They
you
could have
saying?
animated it. I know I'm kind of stuck on that whole thing.
So I need fighters. I need you, Hanabi.
Are you telling me to make Yuito my enemy? I could never do that.
If it's hard for sentimental reasons, then you can just
But they
give
put
me
in the work to
information.
make all of the
Like where he is,
characters,
where he's going,
whatnot in 3D.
Hey, don't insult me. I would never betray him.
I guess negotiations have broken down. Why are you so angry, though?
Of course I'm angry. Yuito and I grew up together, and he's my friend. He never gives up on his ideals, no matter how hard things are. I know he's worried, and I know it must be hard for him to have to fight you. That's why I have to stand by his side. But you want me to betray him.
All you talk about is Yuito. Why do you care about him so much?
You were the one who started it.
I think we should decide who and why we fight for ourselves, not because of someone else's feelings. Maybe you let other people inform your opinions because you're emotionally immature.
What?
Wow.
How can you say that? I've had enough. Going home.
Hanabi? Maybe I said too much. I failed. I don't get it, though. I wanted to know what she thought, but all she talked about was Yuito. She's intense when she talks about him. She looked just like Naomi. Wait, Naomi had a thing for Yuito.
Oh, look.
Does this mean Hanabi likes him too? If that's true...
She's piecing the puzzle together. Bit late for that now. She was like, "You assaulted my
I always
wife.
thought you were suited for
Now you will die."
I never thought you'd actually use it that way. Well, what can I say?
What?
If the shoe fits. You
The
killed
mission
Yuito's
is on
mom.
top of the TV.
How can you joke about it? Because I'm a bastard, and bastards do bastardly things.
Oh, Vision Simulator. Using Vision Simulator, you can take on special training against enemies in visual space, select on a mission and lava against enemies. Blah, 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 blah. Ah. You can get rewards. I see. Have a look into that later, maybe. Because we still have all of this texto. Oh, we've just got one left. Thank goodness. It's just Luca. Okay, we'll do a Bond episode with Luca. Or Zach. I'm just gonna call him Zach Aguilar. voice of the traveler.
Thank you for coming today.
There's no need for pleasantries. What do you
Twitch
need
changed
from me?
their rules.
So, what things about Kara did you want
Oh
to
no.
ask me?
What did I miss in the last few
I
days?
wanted to ask you how you see my brother.
While I was busy
Why
working
me?
on
There are a
stuff.
lot of other people who have met him.
You might not like
I
hearing
kind of
this,
wasn't paying attention too
but I think
much
the two of you are a
outside
bit
of
similar.
what I was working on.
Similar? You're not talking about our appearance.
Though I did watch
not
some of
that.
the
So what
Summer
do you
Game
think of
Fest
my
stuff.
brother?
But that was only yesterday.
Well, I'm not really that close to him.
And I really
and it's
only
not like
watched a
we've
little
talked
bit
about
of
it. I'd like to hear what you have to say about him first.
the Capcom one.
I'm interested in learning what kind of person Karin is.
The Capcom showcase.
All right. Well, he seems like a very
And
straightforward
they showed
person
nothing.
to me.
Nothing that we didn't already know. So it's
I've
like,
never felt that way about him.
Capcom, what you doing?
I'm sure there would be a lot of people who would agree with you. Also, I don't necessarily mean it in a good way. He's overly candid, pushing forward.
They basically said you can't stream on Twitch and somewhere else.
That's the
Oh,
kind of person he is.
I thought that was normal.
I kind
The
of
only reason I'm
understand what
doing
you're
it is
saying.
because I'm not like
Let
partnered
me
or
share my
anything.
impression of him. I recognize Karin's skills, but I think he's condescending, oppressive, and does whatever he wants. Personally, I'm fine that he acts that way, but I don't understand how someone like that can still be popular.
That's a harsh way to put it. I knew you were like him.
But I don't know. If they keep doing stupid things anyway, I don't know
You're
how
both candid.
long
You
they
also
will
don't
last.
compromise with the
Well,
path you
they'll
choose
probably
to
be
take.
alright.
I would never cause an uprising or incite others to get involved.
Maybe not, but people come to you
They already pulled
nonetheless.
back on that whole
I think that those with a strong will naturally draw other
advertisement
people to them.
debacle.
That can make people like me, who tend to hide in the shadows, a little jealous.
I'm not sure about
You'll
that.
spend the time you
I don't
were
feel like
gone.
I
Or
draw
I
other
was
people
gone, or
to
you,
me like
yeah,
Karin
uploading anime clips to YouTube.
I think these
Good man.
straightforward people you talk about often create more
I've got to
discord
start
than
doing
not.
that soon.
I'm constantly butting heads with people.
Honestly, I've been meaning
I feel
to
like it'd
do
be
it since I
easier if I
started
were more
streaming
well-mannered
like
like
months
you.
ago, but
It's not easier.
on those
We
days
all
off that I have, that they're not
That
really
might be
days off for
true,
me.
but
You can
you
just
always seem
assume
so
that
calm
I'm
and collected.
working,
It's almost hard
which
to believe
in
you're his younger
most
brother.
cases I am.
You seem like someone who has everything figured out.
Do I?
This
Anyway, let's
last
call it
week
a day.
was
I'm glad I could talk to you.
pretty heavy,
Is that all you wanted to talk about?
but
I
we got
don't feel
through
like
it.
I said much.
No, this has been a very worthwhile
So
conversation.
next
Thank you.
next week will be a bit easier because I last week when I after I finished my stream, I was basically working on that afterwards consecutively. And unfortunately, there were a few nights in there where I worked a bit too late. Early hours of the blooming morning. To only get like a few hours sleep. So, ugh. It's thankful like I didn't start feeling crap until the end of it. But then it was like, oh good, it's like a rest day and it all just kind of slammed me in the face.
I think I'm tired. I should rest.
Thankfully,
That should be enough rest.
didn't have to do anything
First,
that day, so
I
I
want
just
to know where my sister is.
recovered and it was
I
all
wonder
good.
if Karin is in Seiran.
So Naomi is in Other and in Seiran. I think I got the gist of everything that's been going on based on what Major General Karin said.
I'm not doubting it, but people actually changing into others?
None of you saw it happen, so I'm sure it's hard to believe. But it's the truth. My sister was turned into another.
He was making close to
will
no
help my
content. You looked
sister.
at anime and realized you
That's
love
why I'm
anime.
with Seiran.
So you uploaded
Are you feeling all right, Kasane?
anime.
The brain
You got
field was a
copyrighted
big strain
twice.
on you.
But they were kind enough to let
It
it
was
be.
horrible, but I'm fine. There
Yeah, they
weren't
seem to
really
be
any
alright
after-effects.
in most cases,
I
because
was
there's
very
a
emotional.
lot of
I think
YouTube
that's
shorts
why
and
I wasn't
whatnot
able
I've
to
seen
use it
that
very
also
well.
use copyright music, and it's
That's
just
what
like,
happens when you go off by yourself.
yeah.
You're lucky we got to you.
You had to
Still
deal with
used
an
in the
angry Jim.
OSF, but getting yourself all whacked every time you use it is probably not
It's
good.
like Scheißenhaus.
It's all about how you use it. It's a double-edged sword that can cost you your life. That's what strength is.
Yes, that's true. Just don't use it too much.
I don't really know too much German.
Yes, I'll be careful.
Hey guys, got a minute?
but it's
Haruka.
similar to
Since you're sending
Dutch.
messages,
So there are a
does that mean
couple
you're in
of
Seiran?
Yes, I
bits
wasn't
here and there that I
invited by
think
Major General
translate
Khan,
over.
but I felt like I could do something
But
in Seiran.
my Dutch is not
So
very
I put in a
good
request
either.
to be your platoon operator.
Our platoon?
It's only
You've been
stuff I
reorganized?
picked up from my grandparents.
That's why I contacted you.
Or
Seiran has created the Seiran OSF with
my
Major
mum and
General
aunt,
Khan in charge.
who also
I guess it's about
speak in
half
Dutch
the
every now and
size of
again.
the old OSF.
Usually only around our grandparents, though.
Ohef really did come to Seiran.
Well, my grandparents.
Guess
They're my
things are going to get
grandparents,
pretty rough now in
but their
Suo.
parents.
Kasane, Kyoka, Arashi, Shiden, Kagero. You five were placed into first platoon. The commander is Kasane. Good luck. Looks like first platoon already has a mission.
Ooh.
First, you need to go see Major General
My neck.
Khan and get your orders directly.
Shiden is still
Location is Seiran OSF
being treated as the
headquarters.
second fiddle.
That's our HQ from now on.
I guess
Good.
we're already pawns in their game. Oh well, here we go.
It feels like a platoon full of troublemakers. Maybe Garin thought we'd be easier to
He
handle.
uploaded
this
a Lucky
way.
Star opening in
I'm glad
English,
we're
and
all
angry
together.
German got
We can still use the
and
hideout
kept
as well.
spamming on the video,
Good thing Karen
saying delete
summoned
this
us.
because they didn't like it.
Let's go to Seiran
What a
OSF
knob.
HQ right away.
It's like, he might as well just... You should have asked him, well, why don't you stop breathing?
You're here.
Yes, it's just like you said.
Yeah,
We were able to
yes.
get here without any issues.
Let the hatred flow.
Could you at least face
through.
people when talking to them? You haven't changed since you were a child.
Do
oh
it.
my, that's awfully courteous of you, Karin. I'm pretty surprised you would trust us so soon after our exile.
I never said I
As evil
trusted
as
you,
Emperor
and I don't
Palpatine
care
is,
if you
he's
don't trust me either.
he is fun.
However, it's clear that we both want the same thing. Besides, Kasane is a hero to Seiran for assassinating Chairman Sumeragi.
That's...
I still remember this funny little animation.
I'm not interested in
Death
being
is a
anybody's
concept
hero.
invested by the
But I
Jedi.
suppose Seiran
I
is
don't
looking
even
to
know
use
how
it
to
their
spell
advantage.
it.
Good, you're smart. Having you be a hero will help us tremendously in Seiran.
What are you asking me to do?
Look at this.
This must be
Emperor
the area
Pop and
around
Team.
Kunad Highway. Wait,
Pop 'em time.
sky.
We saw that in the future.
Whoa there. I'm not sure you should be sharing that. Wouldn't want anybody here thinking you've got loose lips. Shut up! I know, it just slipped out.
Everything all right?
Ooh.
Oh, it's nothing. Shiden just got a little
You
freaked out
were
by
given
such
a death threat
unbelievable
that day?
sight.
Huh?
Oh, are you still
Jeez.
freaking out?
Yeah.
I hope you reported that.
Just a little freaked out.
Or whether it's like reported to YouTube or something so they can sort that crap out. Because that's really,
Just needs time.
you know, not acceptable.
So this is going to expand
Doesn't matter
and destroy the world.
what kind of
Well, I can't say for sure just from this video.
incident just evolved.
Data
Well, especially
seems to
because
show
that's
that
just
there
anime,
is some
man.
gravitational
That's a
anomaly.
terrible excuse to be like sending a
They
threat
were
to
able
someone.
to confirm an extremely localized
I would have just 100% just reported the dude and be like, well, enjoy your jail time because you're probably going to get kicked off the platform
and
if
decided
you
to send experts to see if
do
we can
that.
get more information on it.
just take
The Kunad Gate. Everything starts
video
there.
evidence or
And that's where you all come in.
screenshot, whatever,
Your
what
mission
he
is
said
to
to you.
escort the investigation team there with me. You'll be working as members of the OSF for Seiran. Your duties won't be any different.
Because I see and hear enough of that crap where it's
Fine,
just
but how was
ridiculous. Like,
Naomi? My answer will
how
depend on...
a lot of the voice actors from Genshin were getting like death threats at one point because they were upsetty spaghetti, these players, at the game, and so they were like, they wanted to attack
So
someone,
that's
and the
how you
most
play your
immediate
politics, Major
thought
General
that came to
Khan.
their stupid little peanut brains
but we
was to
need to
attack
at
the
least
voice
do the
actors
bare
who have no flippin' sway in
Doesn't sound
anything.
like
They've
something a
literally
person
just
who
been
started a
paid
rebellion would say.
to read a script.
You okay with that?
Yes. I'm not happy about it, but...
They're not talking to the programmers, or the lead developers, or designers, or whatever the heck. They're just being hired to work with their recording studio to say some lines. What are they going to do about it? They expect them to then go on their Twitter and be like, oh hey, as a voice actor, I think this is unacceptable that the game has been doing this, yada yada. And it's just like, no, they're not going to do that.
I already apologized for that. Let it go already.
They're under a work contract. Probably had to sign something, like an NDA. So, not their responsibility. And that's the same thing in this case. Just because he doesn't like the anime,
Like two peas in a pod.
it exists already everywhere. And it's not like it's anything bad.
I have to finish this mission fast and ask Karen about
So yes, please report that fellow. It's unacceptable. Especially when it's unwarranted. I mean, you didn't perform some sort of excessive, unscrupulous, disgusting crime, so you're just posting anime.
How frightening. Is it drawing in everything around it?
Goes to show,
I wonder
though,
what would happen if you get sucked inside. No, I know.
with
Hey, Sheehan, stick your
social
finger
media
inside.
and everything being so
Stick
easily
your own head
accessible
inside.
on internet. There's so many like
Okay, you guys are hilarious, but
what I don't what do you call them?
even as a joke. Curiosity killed the cat.
Fragile snowflakes. Though if you call them a snowflake, they'll get all upsetty spaghetti.
Strings. The same gravitational powers Yuito and I both share. If I'm to believe in this feeling, then future Yuito is right.
Honestly, I just don't care. If somebody starts saying something to me like
When
that,
you
it's like,
used
oh,
your
whatever,
time
mate.
travel power,
Get over yourself.
It didn't
Stop being a
disappear
baby.
because my power resonated with yours. Not only that,
Go back to
every time I
preschool and
used
complain
my
to the other
power,
little kiddies.
the gate would warp and suck in the surrounding space.
Should I tell Karen that Yuito is
Get your mum to give you some milk.
But I don't have any evidence to back it up.
So that maybe he can grow up.
Yes?
Oh, gee.
Did you jump into the future?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Feigning ignorance isn't going to work. It's clear you knew about the Kunad Gate.
The Kunad
No, this is the first I'm seeing it.
Don't waste my time.
Kasane, you're not very good at
What
lying.
happened in the future? Answer me.
He isn't just assuming, he's almost sure of it. Then there's no point in trying to hide it. I should try to find out what I can from him. I met you as the world was about to end.
Did you know it was me right away?
What?
Just an anime
Yes,
OP
you look
and anime
like you do
clips that
now.
you upload. Nothing hateful or anything, just anime. One of those anime clips that to go to the anime episode, download it and trim it
Karen
down.
looked exactly the same. Did he just not age, or could it be...
It's fine to find the clip you were
else?
looking for, but you do it
What did
without
future me say?
You told me that if I had gone to the future earlier, you could have found a cure to metamorphosis.
I mean,
I see.
whoops. You already
What
seem
do
like you
know,
kind of just
Colin?
brushed
If
it
you know
off.
how to cure metamorphosis,
To me, I
then
don't know
can
if you
save
actually
Naomi.
have, you know, or not.
Someone has labs that are conducting
Properly.
research on others.
But
For
yeah,
now,
I'd say
that's
just
all I
keep
can
that
tell you.
attitude with them, really. Just
that's where
don't worry about them
Naomi
too
is.
much. Just
Yes,
block them or
she's being
report
held
them,
there.
etc.
Where is the lab?
I can't tell you. It's highly classified
It's no use
research and
worrying
only
about
authorized
what
personnel
negative
are allowed in the
Nancy's
facility.
think anyway.
So I'm not authorized? If you won't
I mean, it's
tell
good to have some, like, valid
My
criticism.
deepest apologies for interrupting.
If they're
but
like, you know,
apparently they've
I
finished
don't
working
quite
on
like
Crow.
this because
We're
of
ready to
yada
leave.
yada, you know, if they provide some
Understood.
reasoning.
And with that, your mission
And then you can
comes
kind
to
of
a
think about it,
close.
like, oh,
Feel
thank
free
you, I
to do
appreciate
whatever you
that
want
input.
until I contact you
I'll
again.
think about that next time.
Wait,
Take all
Karen!
input into consideration.
Archie, why did you stop me?
If you want to be real business-like, you just
You
like,
lose all perspective
thank
when
you
it
for
comes
your
to
valid
Naomi.
and
Maybe
vital
that's why I just can't
input.
ignore you.
We will,
Anyway,
we
I know you
recognize
wanna go to
your
that
input
lab,
and
so
will
you'd
consider
be
it in the
smart
future.
Not to rock the boat here.
What do you mean?
If you want to act without the higher ups' consent, then at
But if
least
it's just like,
pretend that you're
I
a
don't
good
like
soldier.
this.
You're going to help me look for Naomi?
Why? Why I
Isn't
don't
it
like it?
obvious? I do consider you a
Because
friend after all.
I just don't like it.
Besides,
And then just
I
ignore
am
them.
concerned about Naomi. The other research sounds interesting as well.
Because they're baby dumb.
Okay. I feel better knowing that I have
And
your
unfortunately, they themselves don't know why they're dumb.
Let's gather any info we can on this lab.
Because that's the
And
point
we
of them
should
being
stop by
dumb.
the hideout.
help. Let's go.
Passive cruelty. Hey, what's this over here? It's like a triangle on my map. Is this just this truck? It's a pain to find a clip you were looking for, but you do it regardless. That's because that's what you enjoy doing, right? So. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing that soon. I say fun in quotation marks. Oh wait, I'm done here. I can leave. So I've got to go through some of my old streams and find some funny, well, somewhat funny clips.
I see. So that's what you're up to.
I do remember a few that were
Sorry to
pretty
keep you waiting.
funny.
Oh, you're all here.
Arashi,
Like one in my group racing
without us. Oh, you can be
stream.
so cold sometimes.
This is one part where I'm just like, I fall off the track and I'm just
I have no
saying
idea
like,
what
oh,
you're
I'm
talking
on the track, oh, now I'm under the track, I'm on the wall, then I'm off the wall. It's just gave me a giggle.
I think it's in your best interest to keep in mind that I don't trust you one bit.
I was wondering.
And then there
about
was
that, too.
time I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and I was doing one of those hunter
Tell us
trials.
the truth, so we should just let it go for now.
And you're gonna try to
That's
lead
awfully rude to
these
say
pack
in
of
front of
grazers
me.
in a direction. And I was
Better
throwing
than saying it behind
explosives
your
to make
back.
them run in the opposite
Don't
direction.
forget what my
But they
power
ran
is.
towards the explosion,
If
and I
you
was just
go
like, what?
invisible, I'll take
Where are
that
they
as a sign
going?
of
They got the
hostility.
wrong bloody way.
Oh, duplication. I wouldn't want anyone else watching over me.
Anyway, were you really planning on investigating this secret laboratory without letting us know?
I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. I just
Secret
haven't had a
lab.
chance to tell you.
That's basically the same as keeping it a
Dexter's
secret.
Laboratory.
We can't just let the two of you go
It's the
investigate
smartest
by
boy
yourselves.
you have ever
It's far
seen.
too dangerous.
And when he
Hold on.
when Diddy
We really
blows
were
his
going to tell you,
experiments to
Besides, we can't easily
smithereens.
pull it off with just the two of us.
There's
I
no
looked into this lab,
something
and it's going to be
something
way
when
harder to
things
get
go
in than I thought.
boom.
You found out where it
In
is.
Dexter's lab.
I thought I'd have trouble with that, but
Jeez.
Seiron security
Yeah,
wasn't
they
hard
just-
to crack.
I don't know.
Well, maybe
Started
for you.
singing that because it just randomly popped in my head
Okay.
after they were talking
Then
about
let's
secret
go
labs.
now.
Whoa there, wait a second. You sure then? We're coming with you.
That's fine with me. Besides, based on what Arashi said, it
That's
wouldn't
pretty
be a good
much
idea to go
that there
alone.
was no reason as to why I should
I
delete
just
it. They
wanna be
just
clear
saw
that
it
this
and
isn't
chose
an
hate. They
official
could have seen it and walked
We're
away.
planning on breaking in
Yeah.
without telling Karin or Seiron. Things may get messy, but if that's fine with you, then you can come.
Well, that's all you needed to say.
Probably
I'd be more
entitled.
than happy to provide my services to you.
Honestly, Kasane, we're friends. You don't need to hesitate to come to us for help.
Or believed he was
Going
entitled
against
to
the government
something.
so quickly after our exile is on brand for us. Haruka.
I've prepared a relatively safe
But
route using the
at the end of the day,
information Arashi provided.
Who cares?
Thank
Who
you.
cares about these idiots?
I'll leave the navigation to you.
I mean, these idiots in real life, not these people in the in the game. Oh, a minor cinematic, maybe? All these boxes. Supernatural Life Research Facility.
I'm not sure they could have designed a place to look more
Do
suspicious than
they have
this.
brains
You
stored in
might
those
even
boxes?
think it was on purpose.
Oh my god.
I can't access the internal data from
It's
here.
the,
Don't worry, I've got this.
what do you call it?
Follow me.
The whole pre-concept, whatever the flip of front mission. Look at them all. So many boxes. Like, why would you have these unique looking boxes if they were in like specific research materials? Like brains from people. They've been turned into, well, they're experimenting with, obviously. I was going to say turned into others, but I don't think they're turned into others if they've got brains left over, right? Oh, there is a green box in here. And I can't pick it up. What is this? A button?
How'd you unlock it so damn fast?
When did you have the time to do that?
I want to say it was a piece of cake, but I didn't have time to hack any of the others. According to what I found, there's more than a few of these security gates around the facility. It's going to be a real pain.
Knowing that is enough. We can do the rest on our own.
Be careful, everyone.
Brain message. Okay. Words. Look at all them. Their texts. Oh my lord. Speaking of mucho text, look what we've got here. Also, the reason it's paid to find them is because you got to download the whole episode and trim it. Just like it feels like work. But do it in the guy's account was 100 times worse than mine, even though my channel wasn't bad. He just uploads stuff to do with Hitler and logo everyone hates. Ah, yes, the swash swash. Oops. It reminded me of the child who uses his dad's YouTube to say, "Dear YouTuber, name your family died. Family member died, deserved it," and then laughs. Ah.
There's a locked gate. I think it needs a key card. This lock looks hard to break.
Yeah, maybe it is just some
find the key.
brat.
Maybe some forgetful staff worker dropped their keycard somewhere.
Because again, thanks to the internet,
I've got a nearby resource.
these little turds who shouldn't even be on the internet, unfortunately are. And they're all flipping either in Fortnite or some other Roblox or some crap.
Studying others in the field or something? Can't be. If so, they've lost their minds.
And then they think they're so cool because they made their own little YouTube channel where they post their Roblox videos and guides. Like, how to be a best Roblox role player or something. It's like, wow, I didn't know that was a thing people actually wanted.
It dropped something rare.
And then he gets his entire school to look at his YouTube channel. He's like, hey, look at me. I've got a YouTube channel. Come check me out. I make Roblox videos. I'll probably really badly like assault someone right now if they ever saw this. I'd just be like, how dare they? How dare the stupid VTuber insult my Roblox? I'm going to spam on his channel. Please do. More comments, more views. I'm not going to get affected by what nonsense he has to say. And then he'll probably threaten me with some like Hacker Man stuff and be like, don't go there, buddy. Because we can do this officially. Or we can do it unofficially. Officially being, I report you to the officials. Unofficially. We find your IP, we open a back door in your modem, and then we like cook your computer from the inside out. How do we cook that? Oh, well, I know several programming do's and don'ts for computational purposes.
These others.
But I mean, that's probably like a bit more common knowledge anyway, so it's just like, well, it may sound nasty, but it's just...
We can't think about it now.
Yo, I forgot I have these people with me. Use my abilities. But yeah, I won't talk anymore on that because it's...
It'll be hard to move if they get
It's a slippery slope.
Be careful.
Not bad, I guess.
Vacation.
Good luck.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
I can become even stronger.
So I do not know what anime clip to upload. Maybe Call of the Night. Oh, is that the vampire girl who gets like main character to stay over at her place so that he can relax and try and sleep because he's unable to sleep? Correct. Ah, excellent. I read a lot of the manga for that.
Keep your guard.
I've been meaning to watch it at some point. I mean, it's not uncommon for a lot of manga to get turned into anime, but it's just... it's been happening an awful lot recently where it's like I've read through a lot of the manga and then it's like, here's an anime for it. And I'm like, you know, I've already pretty much read all the way to the latest. Unless it's like, you know, a manga that only has a few chapters. In which case the anime goes way past, which is nice.
Aim for its weak spot. It's locked. It doesn't seem like it'll open.
We might be able to release the lock by destroying the device that controls it.
What
We might
device?
be able to apply high voltage to it, for example.
Oh, let's
Kazane,
see.
if you see a device like that, try electrokinesis on it.
Electrify. Needs more light jelly. Oh, I forgot I've got Kagero with me, which is his invisibility. Have I been here? I think I have. Can I check like a map? I need a map. Is there a map here? No, there's a brain map. Oh, actually, prolonged brain food activation time. Why? I guess that's the full list of skills. Unless there's like some over here in the top left corner. That looks like there could be something there later down the line. Aerial follow-up attack. Expanded backstep, don't need that one. Consecutive air dash. Yeah. Here we go. Get those ground combos. Charge attack. Looks cool. Not sure how useful that is though. Seems okay-ish, but charging in the middle of combat? Ooh. Hey, this just reminds me of the we have something called the Sky Tower in Auckland City, and we've been up there like maybe twice, and it's one of those towers that has like the glass floor that so you can like look straight down. Every time I like think, even just thinking about it, walking across that just gives me like the ugh. I think I could I stepped on it once, but I had to like hold on to the railing. It's just like it's a psychological thing where you just, even though you know there's a flaw there, because you can see through it, it's just like it's not there. So you get this really strong feeling of vertigo. You just say, oh my goodness, I'm gonna fall. Hey, there's a red thing over here. Ah, never mind. What the heck? Now it's on the map again. Is it like under here somewhere? Oh, it is. I need to go back and find that door. You don't trust glass as a bridge? Nope. Because like the idea that glass is also, you know, pretty fragile is kind of in the back of your head, so it's like also doesn't help much when you're trying to walk on it. Oh, this is the wrong door. This is a 4. I've got 2. But not this way. Where was 2 at? See, I will check over here just in case. Okay, not here. All it would take is like a hammer to break it. Yeah. But it might be some like heavy duty plastic or something. Like really thick. Unless it's like specific bulletproof glass or something. But I am not sure. And I wasn't willing to risk it. So just holding onto the rail as you like walk over it. Yeah, I guess I have to go back over here somewhere I missed. We will find the way. Yes, this is like our first little maze-like area. Well, it's not much of a maze, really. It's just more finding where the doors are. I don't trust anything that looks like there is no ground. You don't like heights? Somewhat, yeah. Because I've been on like scaffolding and whatnot before. Because I used to do that as work, as job. Wasn't overly fond of it, but you kind of get used to it a bit. So I'm alright with like sort of height sort of stuff.
Resource reading
that's secure. Not so much if it's wobbly. Like scaffolding can be a bit wobbly at times. It's like It's weird because like I would feel safer on a ladder than I would on scaffolding. But I would say ladders are probably a bit more dangerous. Oh, the amount of times my dad's fallen off a ladder. Quite a few. Fallen off a scaffolding though? No. Did I already equip it straight away? I think I did. No, I did not. Here we are. Wait, that's his weapon? That's such a dinky little knife. That's like... Well, he said so himself. He's more of an assassin, right? But that's the kind of knife you would like... used to fight other people, not for fighting these others. These monstrous creatures. Like, she's at least using some sort of ranged weapon. Kind of piddly little crossbow, but still. Now that's a weapon for fighting monsters. A chainsaw. You do not like the design of the knife? I mean, I'm not particularly fond of it either. It kind of looks like they tried to make a knife that you could also punch with, sort of thing, and it just kind of, it's a bit awkward. I would have preferred just like a regular, maybe just a curved knife with like a better handle. That looks very uncomfortable to use. I mean, well, Shiden's using batons. So that's probably like the least effective weapon against these things, because they look like they're all made up of metal bits and bobs on their monstrous bodies. Again, we've got Kasane's, which are more ranged knives, which you can just, float around. So it kind of makes sense for her ability. His ability is electricity. So maybe like those are stun batons, and he uses stun batons to kind of enhance his abilities. Because then that would also make more sense. Arashi with the chainsaw. I mean, she's got like what, hyperspeed movement or something. The chainsaw is like doesn't make much sense because can she apply her ability on the chainsaw? I would assume so. Then that would make it very nasty. High velocity flipping chainsaw just ripping you up. I don't know why she's just not using the gun. Maybe she doesn't like the noise. Crossbow's still okay. But yes. Kagero's weapon's kind of... eh. At least in terms of design. Because I don't know, I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to weapon designs in particular. It's like one of my favorite things to kind of mess around with design wise. And if it looks like Carp, I'm just like, yep, no. Delete! Or not be using this. Start from scratch or something. Oh, that's another 4. This is a 2. Wait. What? Did I just go in a circle? I think I did.
I'll do this, Shiden.
It seems to be locked. We might be able to open it using my power, though. Kasane, try it out.
Get some green. Is this a key? No. Ah. I was hoping the next key would be near somewhere. Actually, can we jump up on this? No. But here. Oh, we can jump here. We can't get any higher though. Okay, so that's where I came from. I somehow went in here and got turned around. Unless that's the way I'm supposed to be going. Was this the door I came in? Yeah, this was the door I came in. Oh my goodness. It confused me because the save dude is right here. But if you go down the stairs, he's also in a similar spot. In a room that kind of looks a bit similar. Yeah, there. Mate, you threw me off. I thought I went backwards. Fuel pod.
With that oil, it'll be hard to lose if it gets on you, so be careful.
Throw an electric box.
It dropped something rare.
Ooh, drop something rare.
You've grown so much.
Oh, we haven't seen the execution for a while. Oh, we're in brain drive mode. Ooh. What is this foul creature?
These target the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Ooh.
Let's get serious.
Crush! Boing.
Aim for that spot.
Nice. We've still got brain drive going. Free heals. I should probably invest in some skills to proc that more often. Does some nice passive healing. Hey, what do these rocks do?
It's down. Let's finish it.
I like how I threw my object at the other enemy, but I will attack this one immediately instead.
Keep your
Oh, there's more.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
Should really be using these guys more.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
It's over.
What, is it a late growth spurt?
Some are close to their limit. The shell is broken. Attack now.
Oh, another melon to crush.
Soldiers on it.
That was close.
I'm gonna drop a rock on him. Yeah. It is fun throwing crap at enemies.
It should be a crime to be this strong.
Wait, do I have 3 people following? No, is it just 2? It is just 2. Where's our 3rd person? Your life is just anime, a bit of Genshin, and being kind of watching your stream. Oh, watching me stream. Thank you. Fuddly, you never watched on YouTube even though you're sub to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Very much so. I was like, oh, no, just randomly got a new sub. I was like, thank you to whoever that person was. But it must be using like a, was it a private setting or something on it, because it doesn't actually display on my, you know, like, hey, who subbed? Somebody subbed. Oh, burning!
Attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
I'm not done yet.
Very low on health. I need to get rid of that fire dude first. There we go.
Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Oh no, I saw it coming. I'm dead.
Are you okay?
Oh,
you can borrow this.
Kagero.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
You bastard. You saved me. I didn't expect one who would framed me for killing Yuito's father to come and save my ass. I guess he's not so bad. Oh, that's how you're here for the loading screen? Ah.
I found something.
I will endeavor to finish that newer loading screen that I was working on. I put that unfortunately on hold while I had that work-related project, so it hasn't really progressed at all since last week. Oh my goodness, I got. What are these guys weak against other than death?
That's gonna work.
I love aerial combos.
I'm not done yet. More power.
Or juggling in general. My notification on YouTube goes out before I start on Twitch. It's kind of funny.
Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
Platoon member? Where's the... Oh, everybody have some light jelly.
Someone's down.
Wait, can I use... I can. I was just curious. Oh! I'm getting a headache!
I can do this.
It's stronger.
That was a close one.
There's Nothing you can do. Give up.
It was that one, and then that one.
Stop me.
Yeah, cool. 1, 2, 3, and then... Oh. Or just have a hard deck.
You're just going to die.
Quick, turn it off. Turn it off! Oh, I think I lost more health in that mode. Whoops, that's not the right button.
That was close.
So when you see it, you pop up for the whole stream. Very appreciative of that, of course. Because, wow, every now and again, I have one person or so pop. Otherwise, I'd just be talking to myself. Oh, so sad. It's okay, though. I'll get there eventually. I've been looking into a lot of what other people have been saying about it, and it's always a bit of a mixed bag, because some of them are talking from, like, already having success, so it's like... a lot of their advice kind of is hard to apply. Because it's more like, you know, it's like you gotta try and build a viewership of some sort. But that, yeah, that's okay. I won't talk about it too much because that's something I'll just have to work on. Hopefully with
This place was built as a museum. There's
call
a
them?
plan to build
YouTube
a
shorts
whole
and whatnot.
academic city nearby. A museum. Now that you
And I will
mention
have
it,
to,
it does give me that feeling.
unfortunately, even though I don't really want to, I have to make a TikTok. Just to slap my YouTube shorts on as well. I'll see first. I'll see how YouTube shorts go first. And then if it's not enough, then I'll have to use TikTok as well. Because it's all about trying to get more exposure and whatnot. Hang on, I'm getting hot. I need to take my jumper off. There we go. Because even though it's very cold this morning, it's kind of warmed up a little bit. And we've got the 4-room key now. You've been here more than anyone, and taking advice on how to grow is good, but don't change who you are for the sake of being famous. TikTok is hell. Yeah. I've seen it. My my sister uses it. And she said, that's what she said to me, that if you want to, like, you know, increase your viewers, I'll say, okay, I get where you're coming from, because I've looked into it before, but I'm really not a fan of using TikTok. But if I do it in the form of shorts, then I think it'll be alright. That's why I'll, like I said, focus on making the YouTube shorts first, because then I'm not gonna, like, change who I am just for the sake of, you know, popularity. I think it's good just to stay...
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we
What's
get
the word?
one?
Be yourself. No point in changing your personality, because how long are you going to be able to keep that up for, you know? It's a very unsustainable... Oh, for a second I thought it said I don't have the key.
I've got a nearby
YouTube shorts work more if you tag it properly.
Did you notice that we're
Good to know.
always together?
I'll have to, that's, yeah, definitely something I'll have to put a bit of research into, because I know I'm not, I don't even know if I'm using, like, really good tags on my YouTube streams, as well as, what is it, on Twitter, when I do, because I tend to post just like randomly. But I also post when I'm like streaming on Twitter, just under like a few VTuber tags and whatnot. And usually like the tag of the game I'm playing, or the company that produced the game.
Looks like it dropped something.
I mean, there's lots of reference out there. I can just look at some other VTubers and see how they like hashtag their stuff on Twitter and YouTube.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Of course, for like, I think on YouTube, for streams and whatnot, you kind of have to follow similar guideline. Well, not guideline, but more like suggestion.
Thanks to you.
Where you do want to use a nice thumbnail that's visually showing, you know, what your stream's about, and then like a title that's kind of maybe eye-catching or just interesting to read. It's like, oh, what's that about? So the one I used for this stream, I was just like crush gauge with like the Chi-Chi, lazy Chi-Chi looking pose. Just myself on the floor, basically. Oh my goodness, these... Hey, crazy. Ooh, I was wondering if that was far enough away. I need to kill these dudes first. But where did the water go?
As an offensive power, it has its uses.
I keep forgetting I do have like other powers as well. Like hyper velocity would be very useful for this.
The shell is broken. Attack now.
Yeah, come.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
I need some healing jelly. Where's that other flying thing? Yeah, that one. Oh my goodness. Who's throwing stuff at me? Oh my goodness. I couldn't dodge. Please don't kill me. I don't want to start all over again from my last save. Oh, it is. The hashtags have a percentage how much it is used. Don't use hashtags used by a small amount of channels. Ah, okay. See, that's something I gotta really put some more research into.
There's a resource reading that's close.
Because I know there's websites / software that can help you figure out what you should be using for hashtags and like title suggestions and whatnot. If you were to make a thumbnail for a game that I had 3D models for, I make the thumbnail in Blender and with 3D models that make sense to the gameplay, of course. I've kind of been doing that. Except I just like have I have my 3D character that I kind of make poses for, and then I use typically a screenshot from the game that I've been playing with the title in front of it, and then like I kind of just slap on like a name or a title for it. Like today's one was this crush gauge. Because
I got stronger again.
That crush gauge, it does make me feel a bit like that. It's just like, ah, I'm dead on the ground. Because you really gotta abuse the telekinesis, like slam things
your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Like this guy. Look at him. This yellow gauge is massive. And hard to actually break.
I'm borrowing this.
I do have my character rigged properly for the software I'm using to kind of, you know, move around on this. But I don't actually have a control rig set up for it. So when I actually pose it, I'm posing each bone individually, and it's like, oh, it takes a bit of time to do that. Thankfully, I'm only doing it for like a pose, so it's not too bad, so I haven't worried about it.
Alright.
But I do need to actually make a proper control rig for it. Oh, I'm going to use that. Yeah, electrocute him. Ow. 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 Stop it. Stop it, you mongrels. Oh my lord. Now I'm not even hitting the right one. Ah! Leave me alone! Blender is indeed sometimes annoying to use.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it. The enemy shell is broken.
It's
Now's the time to attack.
video editing sucks. As I experienced very recently. Oh no, I'm covered in oil. Ping, 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 ping.
I'm using it.
I'll just use this.
That's gonna mark.
Squish him. Boing. Boing. Final boing. Ow. Wow, that sucks. If you get like hit by that oil, you can't avoid anything. Oh, a chandelier. Weird.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to
What a
break
spin.
it.
Heal quick.
It's close.
Spin another chandelier on. Let's Beyblade. Come on, hit him. Ah. As good as Blender is, it does unfortunately suffer from a few annoying
Procrastination level increased too.
issues. Hopefully they'll eventually fix. I actually haven't downloaded the latest one, so that might also help. But the big thing that really annoys me has definitely got to be the video editing stuff at the moment. It's just so bare bones. And doing anything simple that you can do in After Effects or Premiere is just a huge ordeal to like do it by hand or find or figure out a roundabout method to kind of do what you want, sort of thing. It's just like, ugh, this is like a click of a button on After Effects, especially the motion tracking stuff. The motion tracking and masking, terrible in Blender. Because I think for the motion tracking, you have to, if you've edited like the film a bit and done some stuff to it, but you want to be able to track this on the footage, then you have to render out the footage that you want before you can even track it into a clip, and then you can track that, and then from that point it's like getting the motion track applied as a camera movement. I couldn't even figure that out. Even though that should be simple, I was like just trying to figure it out myself without looking up Google or anything. I just gave up, and then it was like, you know what? Stuff it. I'll just like manually, frame by frame, animate that, because it was only like for literally a split second. So I was like, you know what? Who cares? It was faster just to do that. Okay, save. You just learned how to switch between cameras in Blender. Should have learned it already, but never needed it since I would only make renders or turn model parts into STL files. Switches in animation wise, and Blender is only good for renders and short films. It's actually pretty good as a what do you call it? Modeling and texturing and sculpting is also pretty good in it. I mean, you could use something like ZBrush if you can afford ZBrush. Okay, I don't need that one. Okay, now we got the 4-door, the fourth key. I think all of those areas are back here somewhere. Also good for game stuff, yeah.
This is pretty good.
I mean, you could do most stuff that you can in like the more, well, you could call it professional software like Maya, 3D Studio Max, etc. Like I haven't actually, one thing I haven't really heard of is Mudbox. What happened to Mudbox? Because it was kind of like, well, people had the idea it was going to be Autodesk's version of ZBrush, or their similar sort of software. But it kind of disappeared into obscurity. Because ZBrush is just the more well-known one now. And then look, you said yourself you never heard of it. It's like, it is uncommon as anything. I knew one guy actually who was really into using Mudbox too. I wonder if he still uses it. It has been a long time. Oh, here we go, finally. Wait, I've been here before. Oh, is this the door I need? Yes. Please and thank you. Save my game. Because that's another thing actually, like, have you heard of Nuke before? It's like a compositing software similar to After Effects, but it uses a node-based system like Blender does with its textures. That was pretty good. It was very user-friendly because you didn't need to be a fancy what do you call it? Compositor to know what you're doing in Nuke, really. You could kind of just slap in nodes and see what they did. Whereas in After Effects, you kind of got to manage your timeline a little bit, and there's a whole bunch of tools and settings in there that you can look at, and you're like, holy crap, what is all of this? What is...
Hey, I thought this was an other research laboratory, but it looks more like a factory. What gives?
You learned about Nuke? Nice.
Starting to make
so at least Nuke is still kind of about then. I don't think I've seen much use of it though.
Ampules. They're the same ones the Seiran military dropped.
Seiran
Or at least
military?
heard much use of it.
What are you talking about?
Definitely more After Effects.
So the Seiran garrison dropped an ampule
that I
like this when
see
they took
being
Naomi
used.
away after she turned
Or
into
what
an
is
other.
it?
That is a Seiron laboratory after
That
all?
one that's on usable on Mac.
For the garrison to have something from there.
Not 3. Is it 3D cinema? Something.
When you were a child.
Yes. I think it's connected to Randall
No,
Industries.
that's
since they have
4D cinema I'm
partnerships
thinking
with a
about.
pharmaceutical company as well.
You're talking about Spring Pharmaceuticals. That's your family's company, right, Arashi? Do you know anything
It's
about
like
it?
a
Yeah, it's my
basically an
family's
After
company,
Effects for
but unfortunately, I don't
it's
know
usable
anything
on
about
Mac
this
as well.
facility or the ampules. The OSF had me doing
So that's the
annoying promotional
majority of cases I've seen is like someone
Well,
using it on a Mac.
That just means we need to scoop up any information we can now.
What are you up to now?
The key to intelligence gathering is to obtain information as quickly
One
and
cool thing that was
precisely
made
as
thanks to
possible.
Brenda was Fenner's work and characters. We love his videos. Ooh.
doesn't even exist to you.
Looks like they thought they were safe enough with a closed system. I should be able
Oh.
to get into the root. Wait, what is this?
Hang on, I was gonna write it down.
Share the data
Yep,
you
put it over here.
Oh, what have we here? A valuable asset in a battle with New Himuka. Other weapon?
I forgot, like, I've got it set to monitor capture.
They're transplanting human brains into others.
Oh my
The
goodness.
psionic's brain is connected to an other through SAS in order to control it.
How novel. Having people and others fighting together. I'd say other weapon is an apt name.
So they were
What a sickening idea.
digging people's brains
However, based
out.
on the data, it doesn't look like they've completed this project.
No, that's not it. It seems they haven't succeeded with ordinary others. This experiment is even more horrifying than we thought.
In order to increase the compatibility with the SAS, they're using others that were originally human.
No, that's barbaric.
Oh boy. Major General Karin had some terrible things to say about New Himuka, but I'm not sure Seiron is any better.
Why did he try to hide this facility from us?
Naomi. I have to find Naomi.
Stop. Get yourself together. If you blow our cover now, it will all be over.
Yes, you're right.
I mean,
Arashi,
we kind of
can you
already
find
figured out
where
that
Naomi might be?
Karen
I'll
has
get on that right
somebody
now. There's
who's
a
probably in a
large,
similar
high-security
situation
area up ahead.
to
Seems pretty
Kasane
fishy
and
in there.
Naomi.
Okay, let's make our way over
But
there.
that was only when we were in
We should
the
at least confirm
in
her
the future.
status. See if she's okay.
Future. Past.
According to the data, this is definitely a Spring Pharmaceuticals factory. Seiron and Spring Pharmaceuticals
Sonic
are
CD.
working together. I've never been so ashamed to be a Spring.
That was kind of an interesting mechanic. Having like 3 different versions of like each of the levels / zones. Because you'd have the future, the past, and the
Somewhere
present.
in this facility.
Oops, I don't.
I have
Okay.
to find her as soon as I can.
All these brain boxes. Disgusting. Because characters feel real despite being fully done and blended in, matches his footage with the digital characters and nothing feels rushed or bad. What did I write down? Oh, I just wrote down his name, Fenner, just so I wouldn't forget it, so I could check it out.
I've got a nearby resource reading.
Because that intrigues me. Besides, I love to see, like, other people work in Blender. Oh, it doesn't even have to be Blender, just like
I'll be able to open it using my
the
power.
art.
Kasane, try it out.
Wait, did I attempt to grab this? I think I just did, yeah. It's a medium jelly. What the heck is this room? That looks like an other with cuckoo clocks on it. Am I even supposed to be in this room? Maybe I am. Oh, number
It
0.
won't open. Maybe we need another key card. Let's investigate this area a little. We might learn something.
Oh, here we go. Now we can investigate the middle.
This is some kind of control mechanism.
Is it? It looks like it's a big other.
Arashi, it's your turn.
Yeah. I don't mean to complain, but this is a lot of work for one door.
As I thought.
Hold on. What the heck am I looking at here?
That's another, isn't it? The console was a decoy.
I'm getting multiple other readings, you guys.
On his channel he has, you want to say, a series called Satellite City, and that's what we've done.
Keep your guard up.
Oh!
I saw something similar when I was going through the data. It was listed as an other. It's like human brain transplanted into it.
You mean it's one of those experimental other weapons?
What are these green things? Am I supposed to be inside of that?
What's that? Look, something's moving around my feet. They're looking for us. Watch out, Kasane.
I wasn't sure if it was like an area meant to stand in or an area meant to avoid. No damage. Okay, what's the mechanic here?
It's over.
I meant to. So I'm standing inside of it. Oh gosh. Okay, it is a safe zone.
Attack. It looks like they zeroed in on us with something like radar. Not bad. There's no time to be impressed. This thing moving at our feet is that radar. It's how these others see. That's what it looks like. Careful not to.
Okay, I think I stuffed up by stepping into that AoE the second time.
It's over.
It looked like it's had its skirt pulled up.
Keep your guard up.
Okay, we'll stand here.
Some are close to their limit.
Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to stand in.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
I need your help.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't stop. It was too late.
It'll be a lot of work, but we should take them down one by one.
Intercept. Nice. Well, at least we kind of figured out how we're supposed to do it.
Keep your guard up.
Take your mark. Yeah, maybe we're not supposed to stand in there.
There's a weakened member.
Gotta be careful with the telekinesis thing because I jump backwards.
I'll do it, Shinan.
Pull him out of there. Uh-oh. Additional mechanics. We'll just stay airborne.
It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
Oh no, we lost Arashi. Can you target this one right in front of me, please? Goodness. Oh wow.
Some are close to their limit.
Oh, I didn't mean to turn that on. Oh.
That seems to be the spot.
Let's use this while we can. Oh! My brain!
There's nothing you can do. Give up! The trap needs to be taken out.
Nice.
I feel power bubbling up inside me. There's nothing you can do. Give up!
Give me turn that off, otherwise I'll cook my head.
Sonny, a platoon member is in danger.
Ow! Mosquitoes. Oh my god. That was nearly a GG right there. Can you... Oh gosh, this target locking things. Ow. I was only doing that to avoid the electricity. Uh-oh. Whoa, that's fast. Oh, dang it. I need to revive my friendo. Oh, gosh. I hate mosquitoes. Heal quick before I get... Oh.
Let's make this quick.
Too slow. It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
Okay. Where are you, Arashi?
Make it good.
Actually, no, don't use this power just yet. Now use it. Oh, you son of a... Knocked me into stupid vision cone. Well, this is a pain in the ass. This fight. Not so much because of the ads, it's more the camera angle really keeps just yanking my neck around whenever it's like locked onto something.
It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
I'm borrowing this.
Yep, let's go. There we are. Kill this stupid eyeball tower. Rotunda Pagoda.
Look at the terrible things they made.
Oh, I didn't
Now
need to.
we can move forward, though.
Ooh.
Yes, we'll find Naomi, one way or another.
Kind of burned through a bunch of consumables there, but we survived. Ooh. Item. Could use some more light jelly. It was cheap. Get a few medium jelly. Use the old, well, it's not really a trick or a strategy or anything. It's just something that I commonly do. If, like, I'm buying items, I tend not to buy too many of them. Especially, you know, if there's a very low max amount. Like, I think you can only carry, like, 9 or 10 or something of each of these items. Just having, like, enough is good. Because you always, like, tend to find more lying around somewhere. See the item on the map, but I couldn't move the camera.
This must be that
Oh, now I
suspicious
can.
area Arashi mentioned. It certainly is big.
Mm.
The air. The smell. What is this sound? Hearing it makes me feel sick.
This must be the holding area for all of their others. Because the room is flipping huge in size. Not really made for human traversal, you could say. Oh no, that goes back out. And why is there a phone that big, that high up? What in a name? There's some sort of warped reality? What's this? No? Little Nightmares. Oh wait, funnily enough, one of his iconic characters had a video going through their evolution, but I don't see the 2014 model of the character anywhere on his channel. I would play Little Nightmares if I hadn't already watched Fauna, Kiara, and Gura all play it.
Who's there?
Because I thought it was such a cool game, and I was like, I had no problem watching multiple different people play it.
That's you, isn't it? Where are you? Say something.
Just because I wanted to observe more of the game.
Kasane?
Naomi? Naomi! I knew it was you.
That voice. Is that really you, Kasane?
We have a brain talk connection with Naomi. That must mean she's nearby.
I've confirmed a reading for Naomi. Wait, you shouldn't...
I'll be right there, Naomi.
How dare they turn your sister into a science experiment?
You're in here. Back away from the door. I'm breaking it down.
You don't have to do
Become
that. I can unlock it.
the Slayer.
No, don't open it.
Destroy everything. I'm assuming she's still in other. Unless they've done something terrible
Naomi!
and
Are you okay?
dug out her brain and stuck it in a jar.
Kasane,
Whoa.
Naomi.
She has no control over herself.
It's true. What have
She
they
gonna
done
attack?
to you, Naomi?
Oh my. She looks considerably worse
What the hell is
than
that?
the first time
Why
we
is
saw
Naomi
her.
another?
I'm sorry, Naomi. It's because you protected me.
it's okay, Kasane. I'm glad you're okay.
But...
It really is okay. I'm glad you're well.
Yes. Thanks to you.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Naomi. We wanted to come and check to see that you were okay.
It's not just that. I want to save you.
Thank you, but I'm fine like this. There's no way I'd be able to have a life out there. I'm an other now.
I'm sorry. I'm so
What an
sorry.
emotional slideshow.
Okay, I think that's enough. You can't just keep apologizing to Naomi.
She's right. And hey, right now you're both alive and breathing. Isn't that something to be happy about?
She's stuck this way.
Major Kyoka, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to happen like this.
No, it's all right. How are you doing? The people here haven't hurt you, have they?
I'm feeling the Full Metal Alchemist
The people
vibe
here
happening.
are very kind, even to an other like me.
Actually,
Naomi?
since that oh
When
so
I don't take the ambulance,
popular scene,
it really hurts.
well, popularly sad scene, I have seen a lot more of that pop up recently. Well, maybe not recently, but just since then.
No! I was finally able to find you.
Yep, the dog scene. The little girl and the dog.
Kasane, she's right. It's what your sister wants you to do.
Naomi! Naomi, why?
Kasane.
So you came.
What do you want, tosspot?
Major General Karin?
Yeah, well, this isn't very surprising. Seems like you had us dancing to your tune all along.
Naomi is able to maintain her personality with the medication in the ampules, but the effects are only temporary.
Of course they are.
The only way to save her is to revert her to her human state. And to do that, we need your power.
Are you telling the truth?
Oh.
If you're trying to use my sister as an
I
weapon,
just had
that is simply
a
what
nasty
they tell
thought.
Seiron. This facility's true purpose is to revert humans that have been metamorphosed into others back to their original state.
What if Karen did this
tell me
all
what I
on
need to do.
purpose to give Kasane a reason
I'll need some time to prepare as well.
to
Continue
go after
exterminating
this
others until we're ready.
other
Your
transformation thing so they can turn them back human
will be safe.
because of who he really
I don't
cares
like
about,
it,
who's probably another as
but
well,
I'll go
right?
with it for now.
Then go back to Seiron and hold tight on standby. Don't
Hence
do
why
anything
this
so
whole
rash again.
artificial other creation
Since we're ordered to stay in
facility
Seiron,
even
why
exists.
don't we go shopping in town?
Right, we should stock up and get medical
That's pretty
supplies.
messed up. He's like,
You're coming too, Kasane.
Huh? Oh, right. Fine.
wants to save someone he knows, so in order to do that, he causes the same issue with someone who might be able to possibly be the
Or
cure.
are we hanging out a lot?
What a ass. Would have been better if the room was normal, but it seems awkward with the big room. I mean, I can understand them having like these big doors so that they can put the others in that they've captured, obviously. But it does seem kind of unsettling because it's like, why is everything else giantified as well? Like, you've got like huge portraits up there. Even that light bulb looks huge. It's dangling from there. And these little lantern things have got like some mesh around them, probably so that others don't break them or something. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Move to the town center. While I am enjoying this game, I do think the story's a bit all over the place. Seiron City. I think this is as far as it got, maybe, when I was on Yueto's side, possibly. Because I kind of remember this. Save the game. Oh, my neck. There it goes again.
We should treat ourselves to a day on the town to raise spirits.
Yeah. We can't force it on Kasane, though.
Quest. Okay. Words. Reward. Innocent rabbit hug. Incredible speed.
You're right. Seeing Naomi like that?
Absolutely amazing.
Even I was shaken.
Ludicrous speed. You actually have to go and read this quest, because it doesn't actually tell you on the subquest description thing. And I didn't actually read what she said, so I was just like, huh? While SAS hypervelocity is active, defeat 2 Bandao Pindu. Now, see, I have to go to the flippin' library and see what that is. Bandao Pindu. Main sighting area. Kunad Highway, so exit in a junction. Okay. They got such random names for the enemies in this one. Wither. Augur Sabat. Wither Sabat. Barista Santa. A rat rat. Cushion pound. That's a cushion, excuse me. It's a lot of armor it's got on its head. Oh, looking at this actually just reminded me, what the heck is happening with Hollow Knight Silksong? Where is it? What's going on? Is it still being made? I actually hope there's some notification of what's happening with that in the Summer Game Fest thing. Maybe there has been already, I just don't know. Maybe I'll find out after a stream, or go have a look and be like, oh look, they did say something. Or it could all be a lie. And they're like, oh, we've had to delay it till next year now. It's like 2024. It's like, no! I've already been waiting so long.
There's a resource reading that's close.
As long as I've been waiting for Crash Team Racing to come on Steam. Rooms and doors need to be big, but the pictures and tables are big. It seems awkward and unsettling. Yeah. But that might have been done on purpose for, design standpoint. To kind of make it look unsettling. Because it's already a bit unsettling enough dealing with, these others that are technically used to be human. And are now nothing but a big mass of flesh and metal. I'm assuming metal as well, because they're like almost a biomechanical sort of combination by the looks of it. Oh, there's another quest here. Here we are. Harsh shadows of types are hard to break. I'm confident in my power, but brute forcing things simply wears you down. Got any good ideas? Brute force. Yep. Just punch. Or you can throw a vending machine at it. Would you like to make this quest active? No. Doesn't matter. They're all like sort of passive little quests anyway. It's like, well, hunt this monster, do that. I mean, I'm kind of grateful that they are fairly simple, but at the same time, I just don't really worry about it that much. Oh, our direction is right here. What if Kasane gets turned into, or almost turned into another? Well, she technically almost got turned into other, because she was like the main target of that.
So, what do you want to do?
Ampule that got lobbed into Naomi.
Before you do, could I have a moment of your time?
Excuse me.
I do wonder if they would do something like that, though.
Please excuse my manners. I work for the Seiran government. I have come to ask you.
Get more abilities.
This is a request from a group of us who do not quite see eye to eye with Travers.
What are you talking about? I thought Major General Karin and the Seiran government are in this together.
We have determined that Yuito Sumeragi is connected to the Kunad Gates formation. Experts say that the gate will bring a great disaster to the world if left alone.
Yep.
We proposed the assassination of Yuito Sumeragi to Travers, but he has skirted the issue. After some consideration, we decided that we should delegate this task to the hero who assassinated Chairman Sumeragi instead.
Oh, no.
You want Kasane to assassinate Yuito?
I'll do it.
What? Are you serious? Do you know what you're even saying?
Thank you for your cooperation. We have intel that Yuito Sumeragi is currently in Kikuchiba on assignment. I will leave the rest to you. Good day.
I see.
I wasn't able to find out the
Say, hi, how's it going? Can you assassinate this dude for me? Cheers. Walks away.
So the fact that this is a request from the government checks out.
What was I waiting for again?
Are you
I'm
really going to assassinate Yuito?
kind of waiting for, but still looking forward to,
like coming from me,
obviously, Hollow Knight Silksong,
I'm not saying
but Crash Team Racing as well. I really want to play a good kart racing game that's not Mario
As of now,
Kart.
we only have circumstantial evidence.
Mario Kart's
Nothing
alright,
is really concrete.
but it's gotten better, a lot better
Karin's
since
wishes. Are you still gonna go through with it?
its initial
Yes.
birth
I'm going
into
to
the
kill
world.
Yuito. That's most likely the only solution.
But I like
we
Crash Team
have.
Racing style of
Only solution my
kart
ass.
racing more.
I'll make my way to Kikuchiba.
Because it's
The hell? You can't just
definitely
leave.
more skill based than Mario Kart is. While Mario Kart does have certain skill level to it, yes. It's also very heavily RNG with its items.
That's right. You're making a rash decision. Oh dear, she isn't.
And if
listening
you
at
just
all.
happen to be unlucky, well,
She's so selfish.
everyone just smacks you all the way from first into last. Where it's a bit more avoidable in Crash Team Racing, because if you go fast and you know the track, you know what you're doing, then nobody can catch you. And you can laugh at them. Be like, ha! You hit me with your blue shell equivalent in Crash Team Racing? Fear not. You may have knocked me down to 4th place, but I will come back.
Do you really want to do this? It doesn't matter what I want. This is all I've got. Give me the
Just
directions.
boost like a crazy mother trucker and take all the shortcuts. While still boosting. Non-stop. Ignite the blue fire. The blue fire technique, if you don't know what that is, it's like it's a special stage you can get in by running over a certain turbo pad, which is gives you a huge speed boost.
Be careful.
But if you continue to drift and like boost your way around the map without hitting a wall or anything, you keep that level of speed, which is ridiculous because that means you've just got like this permanent
Are you okay?
speed boost.
Yoka. Thanks to you.
So even if somebody else is, you know, like boosting and drifting along next to you, you're still like outpace them easily. Well, I'm getting hit like an idiot.
I'm not done yet. Keep your guard up.
Wait, was this the... No, this is a Marabou Hindu. Gosh, it looks disgusting.
later.
It's got its head, like a human head where its butt would be. And then it has a bird head where its head... Wait, no. Other way around. It has a bird head where its butt is. And its legs have been, like, turned into wings. Yeah. Disgusted, man. At least these more humanoid looking ones look a bit better. Rip your skull right out of your head.
Nice job.
Discombobulate. Yeah, Silk Song was meant to be out today, but it was delayed and there's no news. Precisely. It's like we're waiting for a while. It's like then I didn't know it was meant to be out today. I didn't know it was meant to be out like sometime soon, like either this month or next month or something. But we haven't heard yet, like anything since.
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Please,
Okay.
Laura.
We did it. It lost us.
Smack. Oh no, there's two.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Rip out the spole. Use it as bait.
Not good. Someone is down.
Wait, who's down? Arashi, what happened to you?
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
What's going on? Why can't I do my dive attack? Oh gosh, I'm stuck in the corner and he's Beyblading me.
There's a weakened member.
Hey, what the?
Please, Kagura.
I'm invisible. Get out of here.
That's it.
Got it. Checkmate.
Used to be the spot.
Cheeky. No damage. Get myself here quick. Get up, Buttershoe. Out. Out.
My body.
I'm covered in oil.
Make it good.
Watch yourself.
Here you go. Get him. Get him, dude. Those two actors actually who were in that was it episode 2 with the Clone Army on that planet where Obi-Wan follows him or finds him. It's so weird seeing like the one dude who played as not Boba Fett, so say Jango Fett, because he used to be in like a local New Zealand TV show called Shortland Street. So it's like, man, he's come far since then. Now he's in Star Wars, and I think the kid that was with him is also Kiwi. And then there was the what's his name? I can't remember the actor or the role he was playing as, but it's like the chubbier kid who was in the last Spider-Man, No Way Home. He was also in the Deadpool movie, I think. He's another like Kiwi that's been doing pretty well. Mainly because I think he got introduced by forgotten his name. Taiki Witter? No, I don't think that's it. He's the director of.
I don't think I need to go that way.
Director of Boy, and he also directed the Thor movie. What was the third one? Love and Thunder.
Well, we came here just like the guy wanted.
The first one of that was pretty fun.
Are you sure about this?
But the...
Are you really going to kill Yuito?
Second one... Well, the one that came after that...
couldn't just let you go by yourself.
Yeah, that was...
Everyone here has
yeah, Dark something. That one was pretty...
We'll help you fight, but it ends there. After that, each of us will act independently. Got it?
There you
I'm not sure if he directed that one as well. He might have. Oh, I'm just gonna squash Yuito with the car.
Kasane, just hold on. We can talk this over.
No point. You'll be dead.
Oh, it's a proper team vs team bet.
Why are you trying to kill me?
I need your help.
At least tell me the reason.
I told you I don't want to talk.
Ow. I'm pretty sure I hit dodge first, but... Hey! Luca, get the hell off me! Sam hitting me in the ankles. Ow! Not Sugumi! No, Sugumi, how could you betray me?
Neither of you will come out unhurt. Do you really want to kill Yuito? You don't have to help me if you don't want to. Just stay out
What
of
if
my
I hypervelocity? Hey, he's cheating. What is this nonsense?
Kasane, we should attack them individually. We should nullify the other two before Yuito.
Oh, okay, fine then.
You got this, Kasane.
Where am I? Where'd I go? I'm right here! That did enough!
Watch out, Kasane! Kasane, the enemy sees you.
Or a bit late, I'm not invisible anymore. Get wet. And now get electrocuted. Oh, I got brain drive on. I'm sorry, Zack. But you're just too powerful to let live. Fall.
Are you okay?
Bye, Luca. I mean, Zack. Ow.
Why?
No, I don't want to hurt Sugumi.
Make it good.
Ow! Ooh, oh! She's got a gun! Oh, Sugumi's gone into brain drive mode. Get vended. Now, Yuto, it's just you left. Hey. Eat my Asahi. Oh, I see. You wanna... What if I do this? Are you missing a plot point? Well... What's that city called we were just in? Oh, I'm dead. My brain!
I can't die yet.
Game over. Son of a gun. So in that city we were in, some official who works with Karen was unhappy with Karen because he spoke to him about, like, you know, killing Yuito because Yuito's ability is keeping that black hole thing on, and the black hole thing is expanding, and they were saying, oh, it's going to destroy the whole world, which it kind of, you know, does, because we go to the future and we see it. But he basically instead asked if Kasane would do it. And so Kasane was like, okay. Just straight up the bat. So, okay, I'll go kill him.
Well, we came
and here we are.
Like...
Now we're killing Yuito. Okay.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Why are you trying to kill me? What did I do wrong?
I told you I don't want to talk.
Oh my goodness, can you lock on to...
You're trying to kill Yuito.
Oh, he's going to teleport and slam. Yeah, nearly.
Stay out of this.
Do you like lampposts?
Will you please calm down, Sugumi?
Do you like their utility? The utility of transferring power via the power cables that they hold up. Also the utility of getting smacked in the face.
Kasane, if this keeps up, neither of you will come out unhurt. Do you really want to kill Yuito? You don't have to help me if you don't want to. Just stay out of my way.
And they're super, like, flinch resistant. Oh.
Kasane, we should attack them individually. We should nullify the other two before Yuito.
Yeah, there we go. Now I've got some passive healing. Where's the other one? No, I don't want Yuto. Who cares about Yuto? Catch. Ow. A gun. Sugumi's ability, the Glock 17. Well, it's like some sort of revolver. A bit more modern, like, look on for a revolver, but it is a revolver from what I've seen. A 6-shooter. What happened to my box? Excuse me while I heal. Ow. What if I hyper velocity? Oh.
Get it together.
Damn.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. He's flinched. Finally. After hitting him for half a century.
You won't get away.
Can name 2 enemies like that. 3 if you include Gate.
I don't have a choice.
Ooh. Quick heal.
I'm not done yet.
Bonk. Stab him.
At this rate.
Oh, he's doing the technique. He's learnt. Some enemies that use powers can create a brain field. With some exceptions, you can't use psychonex attacks. While in an enemy's brain field, you need to overcome it with weapons, attacks, or SAS. Brain fields will disperse after a set time. Well, he just pulled a Uno reverse card on me. I think he can also just out survive him. He's probably the safest.
Not good. Someone is down.
Ah! It's nothing more annoying than someone just avoiding you. Avoiding combat. You throw your fridge or whatever. It's very dangerous being close to him because of that big sweeping attack. They'll probably just like kill me. Do 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 do. Oh, what's that? You ran out of juice?
Why?
I'm using it.
Thank me later.
Electrocute.
I don't have a choice.
Ow. That did way more damage than it did to him.
I don't have a choice.
Oh, ow. Why can't I throw my barrels?
I'll do this, Shiden.
Electrify.
No.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Understood.
Finish him.
Shut up and die.
Kasane.
That was a great attack.
He did. 2 being Madoka Magica, another being Recreators. I'm sure there's a few others out there as well.
Kasane, tell me. Why did you kill my father and join Seiran?
Like, there's a manga called Magic Sniper.
Is it because my father was involved in metamorphosis research? Because New Himuka turned Naomi into an other?
So you found out about it too.
And then another one I think is called Manuke. M-A-N-U-K-E. FPS player? Manuke FPS player.
Great, just what we needed. We should fall back to our hideout.
He was playing a virtual reality sci-fi Call of Duty and then got lobbed into a fantasy world with all his equipment.
This is completely messed up.
So he's running around with like guns and mechanical exosuits and
When David
whatnot.
came back from the future, you said that it wasn't going to be an easy decision yourself.
Our future depends on it.
Look, if that's your argument, do you actually have proof that it's all true? I'm sorry, but I just don't believe that killing Yuito is the answer to solving everything. Besides,
it might be.
Seems pretty extreme to kill both the father and the son.
What exactly is your reasoning behind all this? If you can justify killing Yuito, then I'm all ears.
There's no point trying to explain.
Like that, it could be a magic anime, and then someone goes, "Haha, gotta go back, gotta go back."
I've been wanting to tell you this for a while now, Kasane, but you are way too selfish. You make quick decisions and determine what needs to be done. Even when you lose your cool, you're able to compose yourself. I really respect those qualities. Yeah, I said it, I respect you. That's why I was able to accept you as my leader. But no, not this time. Why should you kill Yuito? Don't expect any help from me until you can give me a good, valid reason.
But...
Whoa there, Shiden. I think that's enough. Ah, the youth are so passionate. I like it. It looks like your passion got to her. Continuing to harp on her like that isn't going to get us answers.
Listen, Kasane, we have no idea what kind of things you're bottling up inside. We don't know the weight of it, or whether it's painful or not. The only thing we know right now is simply what happened to Naomi.
Saying that an explanation would be pointless means you have something you should say. Lucky for you, there are 4 open-minded people here ready to listen. I'm pretty sure there are different perspectives you can consider as well.
Tell us.
It would be handy if you, like, actually spoke to them.
Yes, we're all on the same team here.
I'm sorry.
So you're really not gonna tell us?
No! I just wasn't sure how to explain it, so I'm sorry I said it'd be pointless to tell you.
Well, if that was the case, then you should have said something.
It's not hard. Just say,
sorry.
well, Yuito
This apology
is going to cause the black hole to eat the whole planet.
So...
Yeah, I think I got that.
Hey, Shiden, come on.
But what about
Let's try to
Kasane?
relax a little, okay? It's great you're invested, and that's cool and all, but it's also lame.
Technically,
at
they
the
both
same
made the
time.
black hole because their abilities
Shut up!
kind of
Anyway,
collided.
if you're gonna tell us,
So
then
wouldn't
tell us
killing
already.
Kasane do the same thing?
Okay. The first
Maybe?
reason is what I
You'd think
felt at
so.
Kunad Gate. I felt something like the power of the red strings coming from it. The time portal that should be disappearing lingers because of Yuito's power. That's what made me believe what future Yuito said. The second reason is because of what Karin said. He knows that we went to the future.
He does?
Arashi, you were eavesdropping so you can confirm.
Yeah. From what was said in the future, I knew there was a good chance that Karin was involved in some way or another. He's at least aware that a time-traveling power exists and has accepted it.
The third reason is that the Seiran official said Yuito was involved.
How does anybody else know?
I see.
Weren't
So
we the
for
only ones
you,
here?
all your suspicions leading up to now were confirmed.
Yes. I mean, they're all just circumstantial, but it's all I have. I'm sorry.
You're apologizing for the wrong thing again. What we wanted was a fair explanation, and you provided one. You don't need to apologize for that. And it's thanks to your explanation we came to understand exactly why you made your decision.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from now, but I still have a question. Why didn't you discuss all this with us?
I told you. I didn't have any definite proof, and I didn't think you'd believe me.
But I did. And everyone else here too. Some of it I'm still not convinced about, but I don't think all of it's a lie. It's proof that your way of thinking is wrong. That's why we should talk from now on. We have each other's backs here. That's what makes us a team.
Slap her to get information.
There you go again.
Huh?
There's a different phrase you should be saying right now.
That's right. If you want to build trustful relationships, an apology isn't what's needed right now.
Oh. Thank you. Everyone.
Recreators is an insane enemy because he's a magical girl, a guy with guns, and a lot more.
Kasane, good.
His giant mech.
Do you mind
Wait,
if I butt in?
Recreators, is that the anime where
I agree with everyone. So I want you to know you can always
they
talk
literally
to me.
pull characters and whatnot from
Friends.
like fantasy,
I never wanted friends
like out of a fantasy web because they like created
There's
them
a
or
limit
like
to what I can do or
they
say
really
by
liked reading this
myself.
one particular manga or whatnot, and then they were like,
rely on
oh,
other people
I
for
want to
most
have this person as my power or something, but they didn't. I think it was like they didn't realize they had that sort of power or something at the
So
time.
we failed the job that Seiran
I do
did.
remember that. That was pretty crazy.
It was Kodama's fault. We couldn't help it.
I remember the magical girl in that was literally a nuke going off, but it was in like the shape of a heart. It's like, love, love, blast, kaboom, and then just like there goes half the city block. That was fun anime to watch because it was so crazy and over top. I think the main dude had that. Was she a samurai or a knight? I can't remember. Maybe she was a little bit of both. It's been a while since I watched that.
Yo, Kasane! Coming all the way to see me? Do you
But it
have a
was,
crush
yeah,
on me
very
or something?
impressionable.
No, I just came to check on you. Looks like you're fine. Goodbye.
Whoa, I see you still keep things cool. I mean, you're already here. Why don't we go on a date?
I can't remember how that one ended
Wait,
though.
hold on.
What else do you
Like
want?
if they got sent back
Sorry.
to where they
I
came
shouldn't have
from
used the D word.
or not.
How about we take this opportunity to deepen our friendship?
I somehow
Excuse me.
doubt your motives.
You've been on edge lately.
I
After
definitely
everything that happened with Naomi, I'm
thought
just
that it
concerned for you
could
as
have
the team's resident
had like a
swimmer.
second season though.
Why don't we let off a little steam? A change of pace
Like,
over some tea with your trusty mentor.
You know, if it was like a reoccurring
I
thing,
have an ulterior motive.
similar
That
to
being
what
said,
is it, the
It might actually be good to talk with him. We're allies after all.
the Holy Grail battle
So I
in
think
Fate.
it's best that I should, at the very least, try to understand what kind of person he is. Okay, we can talk a little.
Oh, so you're finally on board.
The scene was when she killed herself to kill everyone around her. Oof. Mass. Well, maybe not mass genocide, but
So what
genocide
do we need
of
to talk about?
everybody involved.
Let's see. I guess an update on how we've been. Although we pretty much already know what we've both been up to. Today's goal is to get you to blow off a little steam, so let's just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
But I don't feel like I need to blow off steam.
Really? Then
We're
maybe
not
I'll
like a
just
nuke.
ask some questions.
So, probably mass
Aren't you and Naomi
genocide.
really close?
We're sisters.
So,
Of course
didn't
we
they
were.
fix that in the end or
But
something?
you
Like
seem to
they
be even closer
pulled
than
some
real sisters.
Houdini and
Was there
revived
something that
people or
happened that
something?
helped you become so close?
Well, Naomi
Or am
was
I,
always there protecting me
misremembering
because
that?
I didn't really have a place in the Randall household. My parents didn't think very fondly of me, and she was the only one who actually treated me with kindness.
Oh, I get it. So you feel like you owe her for helping you through your childhood.
At least the music in this little cafe is a bop.
Yes, I suppose you could say that I owe her my life. I wanted to ask him about himself. We've been talking about me the whole time.
You must really love Naomi.
What? Yes. She's the most important person in the world to me.
So, let me ask you this. If you could turn back time to when Naomi was well, do you think you'd want to?
Turn back time?
Then you could go back to the way things were, like nothing even happened.
Of course
If
I
only.
want to be together with my sister again. But I can't.
Why?
Because taking away my sister's suffering like it never happened would be denying her entire life.
I see.
Why did
Now I
you
was
ask me
thinking,
that?
we've not really seen any
It's
evidence
just I've lived
pointing
a life
towards
full of regret, so I'm always thinking
this
about
sort
how
of
to face
cure
the
thing.
past.
Other than, well,
Although
we've seen that
you do have a
research
good
facility
point.
and all the brains
I
they've
guess
probably
you
got in
just
those
need
boxes
to
and whatnot.
accept what's happened.
But
That's
from
enough
what
about me.
everyone
I'd like
was
to hear
saying
about
so
your
far,
past
it's
mistakes.
more so
Whoa, that's not
a
really
facility
something I can
for
just share with
controlling
you or anyone
others
so easily.
using
I
the
contain
human
some
brain.
air of mystery about me.
Oh, really?
Hence
Then I
why,
won't push you.
like,
I mean, we don't want
they
to close the
purposefully
distance between us
infected
too
Naomi.
quickly. Let's take this slow.
Okay. We ended up barely even talking about him.
Because, like,
I did notice he dropped that cheerful facade
Thinking
he always
about
has
it.
on for a moment.
they were originally trying to get Kasane, right?
I think he might be
So they
hiding
could turn
something
Kasane
deeper
into
behind
other.
that usual
So
carefree
then they
attitude
could
of
probably
his.
control Kasane
Although
in
I
some
could be
way.
reading
But
into
that
it.
doesn't make any sense because they've got Karen, right? On their team. And Karen can just literally slap her in the face, copy her abilities, and bugger off. So so they could have just done that. Why would they turn her into other? What was the point of turning Kasane specifically into another. It makes no sense. At the moment, anyway. I'm sure they will pull a big anime reveal later down the road where it's like, haha, actually, the reason why is because this person figured out she could travel in time, and to prevent her from doing that, putting her on a leash or something without Karen knowing, or blah blah blah, was, you know, some sort of really complicated reasoning. Gifts. He loves the electric acoustic guitar. We'll have it. Take it. Take the electric acoustic guitar.
Really? Thanks.
What was that long ass animation? Kagero, you make me laugh. Yeah, you write that song. I expect it in the mail next week on Wednesday. No later than 4 PM. Oh my goodness, everybody's got like a Bond episode. Oh wow, there's a bike hanging here. What's that? Someone's phone and a little head thing. Oh. Oh. I now understand what these are. Each of these is a little area for your followers? Your teammates. Don't want to call them followers, your teammates here. So this is Kagero's, because we just gave him this. We just gave him the flippin' guitar. Whose is this? It's got butterflies on it. I'm gonna assume it's maybe Kyoko's. Hers? Arashi's is this corner? Oh, well, because it's got the bunny rabbit there too. Yeah, that I was kind of guessing is because this mass of pillows seemed like something she would dive into. But the rabbit gives it away. Whose is this? I know there's like a particular character I saw something like this. Then whose corner is this? That looks like a protein shake. It's probably Gemma or Gemma, whatever his name is. The buff dude. Is that everybody's corners? This one doesn't even have a table. It's just a tatami mat. Like half a tatami mat. Alright, we'll talk to Shiden. What about you? Do I have any guests? We don't have anything. Oh, okay. Bond episode.
Damn it.
Shiden? What are you doing?
He's punching a Bucky doll.
Kasane, I'm not doing anything.
If you're trying to hide it, why don't you go somewhere people can't see? It's hard to ignore what you're doing to that doll.
What? How long have you been watching?
A while. What's the point of this?
I don't need to be bossed around by you.
He's releasing his stress.
This is just small talk. We're teammates. Don't teammates talk like this?
What?
Small talk?
What the heck?
Okay, fine. This is called Baki.
That's rich coming from her, considering that
My parents
story cinematic we just sat through.
It's completely not my taste.
Then why do you have it?
It's your fault.
Huh?
Because I lost you one-on-one. My parents are trying to cheer me up.
Oh.
You told your family you lost?
And then they sent you a doll
When
to...
I didn't reply for a while, they probably figured out.
Oh my goodness.
They've been messaging me non-stop ever since.
Can you imagine being a grown man and they like send you this little pink fluffy toy
That's just added pressure. That's
to try and like cheer you up? It's like,
just looking at the message notifications ticks me.
excuse me? Do I look like I like enjoy pink dolls?
Yeah, You got a problem
Like, he's
with
the
that?
last person I would expect to
I think
be
that's
into
better
that
than
sort of
taking
thing.
it out on the people around you.
Oh. So you weren't making fun of me? Ah.
Oh, well, I
that
guess we
sound?
found out whose corner that is.
We haven't heard from you, so we've been worried.
Honestly, I think if you
Your
just got him a
mother
pair
and
of jump
father
starter
are
cables,
always on your side. Your
he could
mother
plug
knows
himself
just
into a
how
power
strong
outlet.
You are, little Shiden. Do your best and don't lose.
And maybe
I
in
can't
emergency
wait to hear
situations,
from
he can turn the
See you soon.
toaster on.
Did you see that?
Man, I'm
sorry.
real hungry. I could use a
She's a good mom.
cheese toasty
These are the types of messages she keeps sending me.
or some
I'm
peanut
a grown
butter.
man now, but she keeps treating
Toast.
me like a kid.
You actually
Of course,
messaged
for a
through the
toasty,
terminal?
that wouldn't work. Shoving it
pushed
into
it
a
I mean,
toaster.
we can directly receive
The
transmissions
cheese would
through
just
the brain, but they
slide
wanna
and
go through all
melt
this
into
trouble.
the grill.
I don't understand why you're so resistant.
And now you've got to clean
You
out
don't
your
like
toaster.
being encouraged by your family?
I'm grateful,
If it doesn't
but
catch fire.
sometimes it doesn't matter
Because
how
it
hard
most
you
likely
try.
would catch fire.
There's some things you just can't accomplish, no matter how much they expect you to. So when they keep telling me to do my best, it feels like they're blaming my
You want a toast, right? Not charcoal. Not charcoal.
What did you say?
Ever since I was adopted into the Randall family, I've never received a single word of encouragement from my parents. I don't mean to compare our lives, and I can't say who's better off.
Oh no, I see
but
what you're
from
doing.
where I stand, you're
Just playing the
loved and
empathy
truly
card.
blessed.
It's like
I
I'm
would
like
even
you,
say
but
I'm
you're like
jealous.
me. For real, for real.
I'm sorry for saying all those things without thinking about your situation. Still, my family's encouragement stresses me out. My parents will praise me no matter how spectacularly I fail. That's no way to measure my abilities. I need to be acknowledged by an objective third party if I'm going to improve.
You're not satisfied being loved by your family? I don't understand why you work so hard just to be acknowledged.
Of course you don't. You're the one who won, so I'm just inferior. I trained so hard for years, and it resulted in a pathetic loss to a rookie. I know you must be laughing at me behind my back.
I'm not laughing or making fun of you.
I think he's got a severe
I just want
case
to
of
communicate with you.
cares too much.
If you explain it to me, I'll do my best to understand. And if there's a misunderstanding, I'll work hard to clear it up.
You want to understand?
Need to learn
That's
to
what I'm
just let it go, not give an F.
I'm busy. I'm not obligated to explain anything to you.
Well, not completely, but you know,
He has a lot on his mind. I
within
need to
reason.
talk to him more if I'm going to understand him. I had no idea communicating with people was so hard.
Kasane, listen, I'm not planning to get to know you or the rest of you more than I need to.
That's fine. I try not to get involved in other people's lives.
Right. You don't look much like the social type. That's one of the few things we have in common. I'm not sympathizing with you or
Speaking of toast,
anything. Just get out of here.
use Y while on the ground for an electric circle to retreat from enemies and deal high damage. But yes, speaking of toast, I'm getting hungry.
You can bring out your full potential by working
Again.
with an excellent colleague.
But
In other words, it's all thanks to
I
me.
will say my breakfast lasted a bit longer than the muesli bar. Because suddenly just now I could like feel the hunger in my stomach and the grumblings emanating throughout the floorboards. Oh man, I still got 2 Bond episodes. What about you? Do I have a gift for Arashi? She wants a tool set. Okay. Gonna fix up my car for me.
You have a good eye.
I approach you to the tools department of the Arashi Support Center.
Oh, Kasane, perfect. Can you get me a soda from the refrigerator?
Whoa.
Sure, but I think it would be
That little
faster if you got
toolbox
it
turned
yourself.
into a big
I need my
toolbox.
calories.
Wait, there's a ration
Burning those
means?
calories with my power would be putting the cart before the horse. Don't worry, I'll pay you back. I don't know when, though.
Reach bond level 2. Oh my goodness. That was a nice and easy one. Thank you. Increase the recovery speed of SA is hypervelocity.
I think understanding you better will make our battles more efficient.
What?
Well, then I guess we both need to
Just got another
understand
one.
each other.
So does Kagero, I just noticed. Dang it, Kaka, what are you doing? Do we have any items we can buy? Oh, new products. Shooting star. Oh, that's a 6. But before I do that, go to exchange, because exchange might be able to upgrade it. So, pull types. Oh, that's what I'm using right now, a ripple. But then we can upgrade the improved ripple. And then we can get the shooting star. We don't even need to spend money. What a deal. I could upgrade some of their skills, actually. Like that one at the bottom, that's a 33 damage increase. Ooh, boy. But you know what, I'll worry about that maybe later. Maybe I'll do it in a minute. Anybody in here? Nope, so it's just these two. I guess I'll just talk to Arashi again. Bond episode. James Bond.
Arashi, why are you sleeping here? Didn't you say you were
want to
going
go for
check
toast to
the
finish
SAS?
anime, but before that I have to take stuff to the
Arashi is
bins.
currently in maintenance.
Oh,
Please
trash
wait
day,
until
is it?
services resume.
Wait, actually no, you were right, it is trash day.
Arashi, you bring
Wednesday
lazy
is
to
trash
a
day for
whole
me.
new level.
Shut up. People need to get plenty of rest or they can't work.
Plenty of rest. Oh, look at the time. It's almost time to eat.
No wonder I'm so hungry. What a stupid alert system.
Wow, so you can't even be bothered feeling hungry? Well, I was going out to eat. If you're hungry, then how about joining me?
Eat out? Listen, Rookie, the city is full of danger. You could find yourself surrounded by civilians or hounded by the crows.
Oh, no, you were just told early in the morning to take stuff to the bins.
Basically, you're saying...
It's a pain.
I thought so.
We don't need to go out. We have our rations. It gives us the minimum essential nutrients we need. Isn't that wonderful?
You care about efficiency that much?
Of course. And these rations can be eaten right away. It's my treat. Want to join me?
Arashi just doesn't want to
Seems
go
like you're
out.
absolutely against going outdoors.
She's just like us.
Okay, let's eat here.
Doesn't want to go out unless it's necessary.
This soda hits the spot. There is no better beverage in the world.
Glad to hear it. By the way, do these rations taste a little too salty to you?
She must be
You think so?
I'd understand
a
if it were
relative of
heavily
Iris.
seasoned, but I'm just getting a strong taste of salt. It's not very balanced.
That's surprising.
Cousins, maybe. Distant
I thought
cousins.
you were more like me and didn't really care about taste that much.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I used to care. I bet it's because of Naomi's cooking. My taste probably changed without me noticing.
She likes to cook too. Handmade hair clip, homemade cooking. She sounds like quite the homemaker.
She liked doing it since we were little. And I always helped with the taste testing.
I see. That's why these rations are not to your liking.
It's not that I don't like them. I just said it's not
Taste
very
testing
balanced.
and free cookie dough.
It could just be that my palate is more refined now than it was before.
Good grief, are you really bragging to me
Wow.
about your sister right now? How are you two so close when you're not even related by blood?
I don't know. I inadvertently
Because my
felt
sister is so kind.
mildly insulted.
There's no way I
Just
would have
saying.
survived in that house without her.
It's like, oh yes, my
Something happened
tastes
with your
have
family?
more refined.
I guess.
And it's like,
Don't get me wrong. I'm
Get out.
very grateful they took me in. But my parents don't see me as family. Not Naomi, though.
if I like cheeseburgers, I like
She's always
cheeseburgers.
been there for me,
How dare you?
protecting me. And that's why I wanted to do everything in my power to protect her no matter what.
I don't know Naomi that well. We only got to fight together a short time. And this might come off as rude, but that hair clip and Naomi's cooking you hold so dear, I just don't understand their worth. However, hearing you tell me about them has helped me to get to know Naomi.
It'd be odd if someone
Really
wanted
found
toast
yourself a
from
good
playing a
sister.
game.
Yes.
And the character
I did.
says, I could go for toast.
Thank you for the food.
Okay, we've gone through the chore of eating. Time to resume services.
It would be coincidentally funny.
Seems like you're ready to go back to work.
Before I forget, you can pay me back for the rations by helping me out with a little job later.
What?
Oh, just hearing you talk about Naomi.
I just had the thought of
Fauna's
tipped truck
in other words, since
in Truck Simulator.
Today, you'd want to pay me back, or else it wouldn't sit right with
Oh,
you.
that was so good.
I'm really just doing it for your sake. I'll let you know what you have to do later. Now I've gotta go.
Oh, that's so unfair. Arashi! This must be what she had in mind the whole time when she said she'd treat me.
You saw that?
She really got me.
Very
Nobody's
good, very
better
good.
at slacking
I
off
was
than
watching
she
it
is.
like live when it happened, so I did put in a comment, though, you know, the actual chances of it being read is, you know, pretty low, but still, it doesn't matter. It's for the, you know, joining in with the audience. It's a bit of fun. That you do get a little bit of that feeling though, eh? Like you want your comment to be read by the streamer, say read by his comment, read by comment. But like once you, I guess, start streaming and you've got that many people like kind of typing in chat, it's hard to read it, let alone vocalize it.
There. This doesn't solve everything, but at least he won't ask me about it.
Oh nice, you just blocked
Someone I
him.
may have to kill eventually. I need
She
to make
blocked
sure
him on
he interacts
Facebook.
as seldom as possible.
And now she's
Or
going
else
to
I
die.
might lose my nerve when the time comes. He's kind of strange. He's not like Naomi or Captain Seto.
Don't know if you know that song.
It's not like I found him especially
was like-
interesting, so why couldn't I just ignore him? Oh well, he can't contact me anymore. For now, I just need to focus on
Song
Naomi.
called something Knives.
I guess I should talk
Or
to
maybe that's not
Takuro.
the name of the song, it was the name of the artist. But it was a sick, like, electronic track with a hefty bass. Oh, we just got Kagero left. Bond.
Kasane, you've come to see me.
It was something like.
Let me guess. You've finally fallen for this sly fox's charms.
Disturbing things do tend to stand out.
Ouch. I demand an apology and compensation. Therefore, I'd like you to come to Kifuchiba.
What are we going to do at a ruin overrun by others?
I mean, if I suggest we
Something
go to
like that.
Masubi's for a talk, you just turn me down.
It doesn't matter where we do it. I hate meaningless conversations.
Yeah, I was
Just think about
trying to hum it and I got
If
a
there are
little bit
others we can
nervous as it's
fight,
humming it, so it sounded a
wouldn't
bit
be
weird.
meaningless if we were also
To me,
gaining
it did.
valuable
Might have
fighting
sounded okay.
experience. If you don't want to talk, you can just focus on the fighting. That way, there's no wasted time.
I can't imagine I can improve my skills training with you.
We won't be singing
Our
again
power
anytime soon.
disparity is too great.
Though I think what I already did, didn't I? I was singing
Come
Dexter's
on,
Lab.
Just
Ugh.
humor me, would you? Please,
I was surprised I
Kasane?
remembered like most of the
Why does
verses
he
of
want
that.
me to go with him? As irritating as this is, this might be a good opportunity to finally get him to tell me about his past. Okay, if it's training, then I'll go with you.
That's the
You've always
spirit.
accidentally
Don't
shown
let
up
my
in people's
graceful
YouTube
life
videos
skills
shooting
make you fall in
gameplays
love
or
with
showcases.
Since I'm absolutely
Or
not
you must
interested,
have
could you
the
fight
gift.
invisible the entire time?
The gift of popularity. Your mere presence just evokes attention,
There's no sign of any others.
irregardless to your own will.
What, really? They're usually everywhere. Of all the days they're
Or
not
maybe you're just really
around.
lucky, I don't know. But that's pretty cool though.
This is no different than talking at the hideout. Let's go back.
I don't know,
Wait,
maybe
wait,
it'll pop up on some of
We'd be
mine when I
wasting
get
a trip if we
into
just turned around and went
making
home.
some of my shorts.
Fine.
Atta girl. Don't worry, I won't bore you. There's also something I
probably-
wanted to show you.
What?
Probably
It's a
start making
surprise for
some,
later.
maybe
Come on, this way.
tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Well,
Depends.
our plans may have gone awry.
I do have some
but at
plans
least we
tonight.
can have some fun without getting interrupted by others.
Our goal was combat training. Having them around was the whole point.
Thankfully,
Even you
know,
must
kind of forced to keep it under a minute, so I won't have to edit
this really brings back memories.
for too long.
This area used to be a shopping district. I always came here with friends to blow off steam.
There's a higher chance to talk to you a lot. Indeed.
Gives me a
Very often
feeling.
you'll be on
I mean, I guess to someone young who wasn't around back then, this would
on
look
chat
like nothing
screen,
but a pile of
on
rubble.
stream, in chat.
Somewhere
Yeah.
nobody lives anymore. Nothing left but visions. It's almost like the entire city has been left to haunt this area. I know it sounds absurd, but in a way, it's actually pretty funny.
Slouching a bit there.
He's doing it again. He's lost his levity. I wasn't just imagining it.
Kind of wish I was paying attention to what they were conversing about.
An arcade game?
Not just any arcade game. You operate a crane to grab a prize, and if you manage to drop it down the hole,
I think it's...
you get to keep it. This used to be real popular.
Wonder if I can make my
back
arm
in the day,
hurt.
especially with couples.
Ooh.
This is why we came here. Let's see if it still works.
that was like both my left and my right elbow.
Wait. No, it's just locked. All right, time to use the hacking program I borrowed from Arashi.
That sounds illegal. This place may be in ruins, but are we allowed to
I've said it before, but it does feel a lot better after like
It's been left like this
clicking
forever,
the old
so nobody's going
joints.
to get mad if we take a prize or two. Oh, nice, it worked. Ha, look at that. Now tell me which one you want. I'll grab it for you.
It does seem to just be a
Only
double jointed
plushies.
thing.
I don't really want any of them, but if I had to choose one, then that one, I guess.
The one doctor says don't do it, and then the other doctor says, oh, it's
Consider
fine
it
because you're double jointed and you're just releasing air bubbles. So if it's
an
uncomfortable and you need to do it, just do it. So I was like, okay.
Here and now.
You dropped it.
I'm not giving up yet.
You remember the cartoons theme song 2 days ago?
One more time. This time I'll get
It wasn't Beyblades, was it?
He
It's
hasn't even gotten a single
Beyblade.
one.
Dun dun
At the
dun
rate
dun
this is going,
dun.
I'll never be
Dun
able
dun
to
dun
ask
dun
him
dun
about
dun 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 dun
Can I
dun
get a
dun
turn?
dun dun dun.
Okay, but this is more difficult than I thought it'd be. You know, I bet the store manager put the prize in a position where it's hard to get.
Oh.
Hey, you're cheating! All my hard work vanished like tears in the rain.
You brute forced a locked machine with a hacking tool. So who's the real cheater here?
Well, I suppose you're right.
Isn't that handy?
I know this just started to feel like
Just
a
use
day,
telekinesis
but
to
I
lift
think
the
it's time to
prize
call it
out
a
of
day.
the machine. Mate, the money you could save. Go to an arcade and look for whatever
Oh, were you two
has like a
together?
game or an android or
Oh boy.
maybe
Looks
a figurine.
Like we're caught. Well, cat's out of the bag. I guess there's no sense in hiding our secret
Extremely
now.
catchy Ben 10 theme song from the
Secret?
early
What were you
2000s. Hmm.
He thinks we were on
I
a
haven't
date, which
actually
I in no way wanted any part of.
watched
If it were
any
a
of
date,
Ben 10
well,
before.
I'd call it a complete failure.
I used to
Kasane,
catch a lot
why
of
would you
it,
say that in front of me? What part of it was a failure?
not the actual
Naomi
show,
told
but
me
a lot
dates
of
were
bits and
supposed to be
pieces
fun.
from it
It
online.
wasn't fun at all.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, you're a little too young to go on a real date anyways. And I am an old geezer.
Seemed to be a pretty
In
popular
fact,
one.
I'm old enough to have a kid your age. Now that I think about it, the major here would be more suitable for me.
Then why don't you treat it like an outing with your daughter?
What's the fun in that?
Because there's also, what, Danny
It's not
Phantom
like I
that was
actually
playing
want to go
around
on a
that
date
time
with
as
him.
well.
I can't imagine it'd be more fun than this last one.
Whoa now, that sounds like a challenge to me. Okay, give me another shot.
You remembered it after being
Do
bored.
whatever you want.
Left from a
I'm
lack
glad
of
you two
anime.
are getting along so well.
Oh, I said that in the wrong way, didn't I?
There are a lot of things different about you, Kasane. I could say you're an unlikely woman.
Naomi always said I was easily misunderstood.
Yeah, I get that. You just say whatever is on your mind. I generally find staying quiet makes more friends, though. Oh well, that lack of control is one of your good features.
Level 2. Nice. Now we have more opportunities to not get slapped. Free block and more recovery.
see how great I am now?
I don't know about great,
I just noticed
but
something.
I do think I've come to understand you a little better.
If only I could tilt the camera more. Look at Arashi's shoes. That's kind of interesting. How they work like that. They're like got a bit of a heel, but it's not part of the sole completely. That's kind of cool. Kind of like it. Still a bit unsure about it, but I kind of like it. Name an anime that would work as a game? If we're sticking strictly to anime, what was that one? Actually, I think Danmachi would kind of work. Because you could have it as a bit of a dungeon crawler, you know? Go into dungeon, fight monsters for resources, materials and whatnot, make money, so that you can go down again. But, or maybe not so much, because thinking about it, the leveling system in that is very different from a lot of other level-based sort of anime and manga and whatnot. It's like each level is like very impactful. So
about our mission from
Made in
the
Abyss
government,
actually would be pretty sweet.
That we were interrupted and were unable
Exploring
to complete our
like
assignment.
freaky
You mean I did?
sort of zones
Honestly,
and whatnot.
I only did it because nobody around here bothers me.
And you
with
have like a
paperwork.
sanity gauge or something, because the further down you go,
You're
the
so
crazier
reliable.
stuff gets.
Keep up the good work.
Hey, watch it.
You have to kind of manage your
I wonder if
sanity
they're going
or
to give us a
something.
new other suppression
Because as you
assignment.
climb, you know, it kind of
Karen made it
will,
seem like they would.
if you go too fast,
Which
turns you into a
reminds
mushy
I'm curious about what Karen said in the future. It was-
creature. The curse of the labyrinth, or whatever it's called.
Managed to get here sooner,
Abyss, sorry,
we could
not
have found
labyrinth.
a way to cure the metamorphosis and turn them back to normal. Finally, I can finally save her.
Tokyo Ghoul
Piecing together
now.
Karen's statements, Kasane's power must be a clue on how to reverse metamorphosis.
I feel like Tokyo Ghoul
Major
would
Kyoko?
play out like
Where
a
did that
GTA
come
game.
from?
Why do I say that?
Maybe not. Karen
Because
did
there's
mention that we should have
multiple
arrived
different
earlier,
factions
so
everywhere. They're
he
kind
could have
of
copied Kasane's
working together, but
psychokinesis
kind
whenever
of
he wanted,
not.
But he hasn't. If what he wants is the red
And then you've
strings
got like
power,
the
then the matter
human
is not about
faction,
finding a cure.
which would be like,
It
you
would
know,
take time and
the policing
Calm down,
and whatnot.
Kyoko.
Huh?
What's gotten into you? You almost sounded like Arashi when she's actually focused.
You could also get
Really?
away with it being kind of like
I
a
didn't think I was acting any
prototype,
differently.
even.
Trying
Where
to
it's
put all the pieces together, maybe
you run
you
around
just
as a
fell
bit of a
into
superpowered
trance.
human
Whatever it was, your line of
and
thinking
kind
was
of rip,
interesting.
rip everything to
It does
shreds.
seem like Karen thinks Kasane is the key.
Yes, she is
But that
very
would only
important
be
to
when, you
Major
know,
General
Kaneki
Karen.
hits
There's no
his...
mistake about it.
Is it Kaneki? I'm not sure if
Do
I
you
pronounced
think
it
the
right.
reason I came to Seiron is because of Karen too?
That's certainly a possibility. Wouldn't rule it out. What do you think he's
Yeah,
planning?
when he gets
Sorry to interrupt, but Kasane Platoon
Tortured.
has been given an other suppression assignment.
and takes on traits of his
There's a
torturer,
high probability for
before
others
ripping his
appearing
torturer
in the
into.
Hagawa New City Development District. Head there immediately.
but that could kind of work
You
too.
heard her. Let's head over and take care of this first. Then we can talk.
And I kind of want another prototype
right.
game. They were pretty cool.
There's no sense thinking about it now, but we should all be careful.
The second one was a bit unfortunate because kind of threw the guy you played as in the first one as a villain, which was like a bit of a weird.
This is the
180.
area the other report projected.
Yes, our assignment is to
And
exterminate
they kind of just
any others that appear here.
threw a little bit of
Why send us all the way
reasoning
out here?
behind why I went that
You would
way
think there were other places
because
more
of
worth
his
protecting.
Believe it or
mutation.
not, this area is actually a trade route.
Lost his
to get
marbles
to.
and started thinking like
Yeah, I
a
know it may not look like much, but
It
it's
would-
actually pretty important.
they wanted world domination or something
Togetsu may
silly
be
like
an
that.
isolated religious state, but apparently trades happen when interests are aligned.
In other words, the extent of the relationship is strictly business.
Jesse.
So, what does everyone want to do?
Wow, did my ears just deceive me? I think Kasane just asked us for our opinion. Normally, she'd just rush out looking for others.
I think this is going to be one of my favorite
I see. No one has
tracks
any
in the
ideas.
game so far.
In that
This one
case,
is playing right
let's
now.
do what we normally do.
It's catchy.
Nobody said we
jazzy.
didn't have any ideas. Kagero, stop teasing Kasane.
My bad, Your Highness. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
My panties?
Who cares? Anyways, if you have an idea, speak up.
As for ideas,
No, we don't have any. I hacked the system to see what the transport schedule was today, but I couldn't find anything around this time.
That means we can concentrate on exterminating
Keep your panties
the
on,
others.
or like,
Everyone, stay vigilant and move
don't get your
forward.
knickers in a knot.
Wait, I just received a request for reinforcements. A transport team is being attacked by another up ahead.
Wow, really? Because Arashi literally just said there weren't going to be any transports now.
It definitely wasn't on the schedule. If there's
What do
a
you remember
transport
from
team,
season
it
2 of
means
There
this
Was Someone
off
Had a
the
Baby and it
books.
got confusing? You mean Tokyo
timing
Ghosts?
is too convenient.
I'm assuming?
There's a chance it could be a trap. Should we wait and
Kaneki
see
Kin.
first?
Kin Kaneki.
Haruka, is this reinforcements request coming from Seiran?
Yes, it's an official OSF request.
Isn't
Then
that
we have to
because
answer. We're part of the Seiran OSF now.
I read
You're right.
the
Besides,
manga up until the
we can't
point,
just
at
abandon
least,
people who need our
where
help. Let's do what we can.
Kaneki and
Well then,
what's her name
time to find
finally
out what's
got
waiting for us.
together.
Let's get this show on the road.
I forgot her name, but she was.
I'll send the location of the.
She kind of reminds me of Tsugumi, actually. Maybe that's why I like Tsugumi. Because she reminds me of the Tokyo Ghoul chick. Because she primarily just worked in the coffee store in the second season, I think, from what I remember. Or first season? End of the first season? No, second season. Second season. Because after the, what was it, the ending in the first season, it looked like they weren't going to do a second season because they kind of changed it a little bit or something. But then they came out with the second season and they were just like, oh, you know, just pretend you didn't see that last episode or something like that.
I found our target. Look, that other over there.
Ooh, water.
You're under water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move.
Electric. Crush.
Useless. Checkmate.
Oh, I feel like I haven't seen the execute button in a while. Get yanked.
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Oh, okay. Nasty.
How long has the construction equipment been abandoned here? If they canceled the construction, they should put them away. They may be difficult to maintain. I can't understand how they could just abandon them like this. Why don't they put them away?
I don't think there's anything to understand. They might not be able to operate anymore, but
And you really have to iframe through those to intercept them. It's a bit awkward.
we time it well. Some are close to their limit. That seems to be the spot.
Get in there. Doesn't say in there.
Keep your guard up.
Ooh. I want to use this.
Watch yourself.
Oh!
Scary seeing how much I evolve.
You'll be shocked if you get attacked with electricity
Squish.
when you're wet. Be careful.
Watch yourself.
Oh, I see.
Use my power, Kasane.
We did it. It lost us.
Full charge. Yank him out of there. Jack in the box.
It was a great attack. Kasane, I
Oh no, not one of those. I hate those. I kind of wish I didn't use the
attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
crane arm there. Oh my goodness! It's a road roller!
Now's the time to attack.
I love it. Too bad I used it on the easier to kill one. Oh my goodness. Unlock. This is back.
Watch your head.
What? I just wasted that. What a fool! No, no, no. Get nothing from your clueless best friend or the dagger in my heart or that anime better girl. You can't see because she forgot her glasses. Oh, they dodged. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wait. This one's so annoying to fight because you have to get right behind him.
We can't give up.
Ooh, just in time. Honk.
I don't want to move. I need your help.
Electrocuted. Get away, get away. Can use the game.
Watch your head.
It's down. Let's finish it.
That was awkward.
It's working. Focus on that spot. Enemy is done.
I just noticed that they sound like bees. Oh, you nearly got me. Oh, you nearly got me again.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Yep, that's why I'm running.
Looks like I've
That was a very dissatisfying finish. Now, which way do we go? Is there a staircase somewhere here? Oh. Here we are. Right here. Ah, the jazz. Are those all,
Looks like there's a resource reading around.
anime second seasons that you would be looking forward to? Well, if they existed. Oh, there's a thing down there. Ah, oh, I'm already up here now.
Use my power, Kasane.
Make it good.
Look at that disgusting hand holding. None of that. This is a family-friendly stream.
I'll do this, Shiden.
What if I just electrocute him while he's in there? Does that work? No.
Please, Kagura.
Have to do it this way.
Useless. Check.
That was a nice move.
I'm borrowing this.
Alright, looks like it lost us.
Get it.
Got it. It's over.
The Chainsaw Man game will work? Probably. Because I could get away with, you know, more combat. Like the first, what was it? First big threat that they showed was the zombie dude.
You got this, Kasane.
That could be like split into a few levels where you have to, you know, fight through them before you get into the big boss fellow. Yeah, the zombie devil. I know I said zombie dude for some reason. Because that could, you know, be like a whole opening sort of segment for the rest of the game. Your tutorial is doing like those little mundane missions that Genji runs around doing. And then like your first proper mission is like, haha, you have to now fight these zombies. Only to die. And get reborn. As a true chainsaw. I'm in the cell section again. I have done that twice now where I'm looking in the cell section. Power more. I would like to equip this. Give me more power. I have to figure out how to unlock those other slots. It's probably in the brain thingy somewhere. Sick, they can equip 3. Oh. Whoops. No, they can't. Power enhanced 3. Yeah, give him something. Use here quite a lot. And we're currently using Kaguro, so I'll give him a 2. Alright. Down we go. Oh, hang on. Nearly forgot to save. Speaking of, I should probably stop soon. Probably train my mind to automatically go to exchange. Yeah. Do it without thinking, sort of thing. There's a dude on the floor.
Are you alright?
Are you with Kasane platoon? Everything should be fine now that you're here.
Don't talk. You're wounded badly. I'll fix you up as best I can.
OSF.
I'm okay, but you have to help my teammates first. The truck is still under attack. It's another, but it was human. Those Suo bastards transformed someone into an other and...
the Suo OSF, which we were with before.
Transformed into another.
This is a critical mission. You have to protect the truck and get it to the Supernatural Life Research Facility.
The voice for this dude is also very familiar.
This is valuable information. Wait here for rescue. We'll take care of everything. Haruka!
I've already requested a rescue team.
The Supernatural Life Research Facility. Isn't that the lab Naomi was in?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hurry. They won't get away with turning people into others. Oh, I wasn't going to go rush off on my own again. Are we all on board?
I hate to agree, but I'm all for hurrying.
Thank you, Shiden.
No need for thanks. Now come on, or I'm gonna leave you behind.
Kasane is finally showing her vulnerable side. Or maybe she's just expanded her horizons.
I'm so happy we're all getting along. Now, let's go help the transport team.
Check this out. That's not a normal transport truck.
How can you see anything? What transport truck? All I see is a bunch of boxes. Oh, is this the dude we just picked up? We just put him there for now. Is he even moving? Oh, he is. He's moving. He's alive. I actually might climb back up here and probably stop there. Save my game again. thankfully we have a quest pointer showing us where to go. Well, I don't think it's hard to forget to just go up the elevator. But yeah, that was a pretty good run. Yeah, the flippin' heck, the story in this game is really all over the place. A little bit hard to follow at times, probably because I'm also talking over it at the same time, because I'm like, well, you know what, I'm just going to ignore the story. Well, not completely ignore it, but yeah, it's a bit wishy-washy. It's still pretty good though. The gameplay makes up for it. Tomorrow I will be playing Code Vein again. So Code Vein Thursday. Well, Thursday for me. And then God Eater again on Friday. And then this weekend, for Saturday, I might play some more, a second run of Code Vein. I'll just keep it in like a sort of a regular cycle. Anime and sleep for you. Alrighty, bro. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Maybe. Alright, I'll tab. You can look at my lovely desktop. Absolutely marvelous. Alright. Bye-bye.